to blow, you will have to drop your presence.
My name is just Adito. First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu, please, we need your attention. By virtue of everything, we might not be up to you, but at least we are all mothers. So, on behalf of all mothers, I crave your indulgence for this quick meeting. First of all, I want to sympathize with Nigerians. I want to sympathize with the people of Jos. I also want to apologize. I want to apologize to you because we feel like we have failed as mothers. We feel like we are not doing enough as mothers. It is not our prayers to bury our own children. Mr. Oluremi Tinubu, I want to thank you. I want to especially thank you on behalf of all mothers. I want to thank you because for courtesy of your husband, courtesy of my father, Nigerians have become daily mourners. Nigerians have become daily mourners. Shebi, we are praying as a minister of God, you're a minister of God. We always pray. We always pray. Ṣùgbọ́n ní ọlá títí ọkọ yín àti ìjọba yín a máa ti dẹni tó ń fojú sunkún ọmọ a máa ti dẹni tó ń fọwọ́ wa gbọ́mọ wa sìn. On Monday, unfortunately, I was struggling to save my husband's life. We had a critical situation, and I came to the media. I saw these videos, right and left, front and back. But I expected that even if this situation has been very difficult for you people to handle, as a mother, you would have at least come out to sympathize. Where is your empathy? Where is your heart and your emotion as a mother? You went to London a few weeks ago. You traveled to places. You went for chieftaincy title. You go to places of honor. And I see numbers of women, senators' wives, governors' wives, they follow you here and there. I have seen you stand in the public space, advising young girls. But now that this nation needs empathy, compassion, emotion, soothing words, you are nowhere to be found. You are nowhere to be found. Buffalo. How can we be so mean as mothers? How can we be that a woman will carry her own child? I watched that video closely. I don't know how what you people saw in that video. I watched that video closely and I did not see a single drop of tears in that woman's eyes. She was drained to her bone marrow. Omitik Belara, not see a drop of tears in her eyes. Meaning that woman was completely drained to her bone marrow. All she was doing was she was blowing air in Missy Ally. Let this child rise again. Take my breath and live again. Miss Oluremi Tinubu, and you sit down there at the corridors of power and you could not come out. Where are all the senators' wives that go around with you? Where are all the governors' wives that go around with you? Where are all the people that marry and dine with you? Now that they are supposed to be supportive, now that they are supposed to be here and there, places, showing compassion and empathy. I was thinking that I would at least see a round table of women in Jos, sitting in this woman's house, sympathizing with her, and telling her that we feel your pain. First Lady, where is your empathy? Where is your sympathy? Where is the spirit of compassion? Where is the love of motherhood? Who did you sell it to? What did you trade it with? It is not today it started. This killing didn't start today. I have done my due diligence. I have been asking questions. And I heard that they have been trying as much as possible to deal with this situation. It's just that you people are living in the midst of enemies in the villa. However, that does not stop you from at least coming out as a mother. You are the first lady, the mother of the nation, and not even a word from you after how many days? Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu, are you trying to say that we don't need these people? Are you trying to say that these people that have been crying and screaming and posting on social media don't mean nothing to you? You're treating Nigerians as if we don't need them tomorrow. You're treating Nigerians as if you will not call on them tomorrow. And these are the same people you will stand on the podium advising to dress properly. You are standing on the podium telling them to plant vegetables. Now they are mourning. They are crying. They are in pain. Not a word. Not a single word. Buffalo. Buffalo. Jackie Soinu, Missy Tato, for people. How? Not one, not two pregnant women with their own children in their womb. Pregnant women crying in pains and not a drop of tears because they are drained. No relief materials, no visits, no public empathy or sympathy, condolence. But all these senators' wives, governor's wife, Oluremi ma jola anwe nye, òun ló dé yìí o, àrí ẹni kankan nu wọn o, àwọn abánidárò. Abiyamọ ni gbogbo wa now. We're all mothers now. Oluremi fi ṣíra ẹwọ lè gbọ́mọ kú sọ́wọ́. If it was anybody in power, the life of a common citizen has been honored with silence. 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 Silence kills. Is a killer. A little word would have at least healed every one of us. Would have at least given us hope. Would have at least let us, all of us, sit and that we are together in this. But you're making it feel like only Nigerians are together in this. You are not part of us. Yet you are the first lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Mr. Oluremi Tinubu, search your conscience. Search your soul. You see those people? You see those people that we continue to ignore? You see those people you think that they are nobody today? Their time is coming very soon. Their time is coming very, very soon. I have said it countless times. The soul of people for survival, for happiness, for joy is nothing. You only need to bring the government close to them. But you keep the government so far from them. They can't feel you. They can't assess. They cannot even see anything. Not even a ray of light through this government. Mommy, check yourself. Miss Oluremi Tinubu, check yourself. Eti jino. Eti sonu láàrin wa. Pẹ̀lú àwa abiyamọ bẹ́ ṣe ń ṣe. Wọ́n lábiyamọ ìgbọ́pọ̀ ọmọ kó má tàtí wéré. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five people. Daily killings. Yet, you cannot come out and say, Nigerians, bear with us. We sympathize. Not a word. Sọ̀rọ̀ tútù jáde lẹ́nu. Mami, kò yẹ kó rí báyìí. Kò yẹ kó rí báyìí, alábìyamọ ò gbé wa báyìí. Kò yẹ kó rí báyìí, bó ti wù kó rí. Ṣèbáládúrà lẹ́yìn náà. Lọ́lá yín lọ́lá ọkọ yín àdúrà kọ́ lẹ́nu. Àárí àmì àdúrà ṣe ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń wò wá.
Now, This is not a time to speak English or speak Hausa or talk and talk. The day before yesterday was the president's birthday. All military. Okay, throughout the weekend was APC and PDP convention. All the military, they were here, parading up and down. Nobody to do rapid response when something like that is going on. And you say we should sit down and start talking. It's high time you pinch yourself and tell yourself the truth. You know where these military people were. They did not respond. Even the governor that came out to speak to his people was inside armor tank.
No respect.
See, Muslim extremists, whether you like it or not, they are there. They are the ones doing this thing happening now. Seriously, and their personal belief is what they are doing. There's nothing we are going to say from today till tomorrow that will change their mindset, except you wipe them out.
You want to wipe Nigerians out?
We say you want to wipe
Nigerians want to wipe them out. Are they not Nigerians? No, you want to wipe them out. They say wipe them out. So wait, I have a question for you. In a community, you have Muslim, you have Christians, you have probably Judaism or Jewish people. They are all Nigerians. Yes. You understand? And then probably there's one resource in the middle, like in Niger Delta now. You find out if you find oil now in this community, you find out that they'll start fighting for ownership. Now, through that fighting, you see political undertone will start happening. People will not start picking side. You understand? But publicly, you will see those politicians that will not want to align with any of those parties. But underground, they will choose people on side. Now, let's say the fight now start happening. This side now kill 10 people now. Are you not telling me now that Nigerian government or Nigerian army now should not go there, swoop in and kill those other people because they kill these people? No, that will not. That's what I'm saying. That is not the solution. Rather, that's what I'm saying. Just listen. Now, the solution now is this. I have done it before, in practical terms. Okay. I was sent as a consultant to a particular area for construction of stadium in Delta State. So what happened was this. You have Insecurity, you have Urobo, you have Ijos there. They are fighting over the right of ownership of that land in Warri. So what I did was this. I had to call the major stakeholders here, the major stakeholders here, the major stakeholders here. Now give me slots. Sir, can you hear me? Right. Please give me slots. This one will bring 5, this one will bring 5, this one will bring 5. And I start paying those people, start talking to them. Do you know, after like 3 months, they started working together. See, this thing I'm telling you, it has happened. Okay. But I went there, hold on. And I went there and said, because probably I'm Urobo, I'll now pick the side of Urobo and select my side. You understand? And neglect those two sides. You find out that the problem will still continue. Okay, thank you. So what I'm saying is, in essence, you have to collaborate with, force, not force. Thank you.
Her dead son. If that boy was your family member, would you not have a problem with the government?
If your Messiah Peter Obi is following the likes of Amechi, is following the likes of Kwankwaso, is following the likes of Malami, you are passionately crying for change of Nigeria. Peter Obi is following Malami.
When you speak to a supporter and they try to make it seem like you have a personal vendetta against the president. Nobody cares too much about this man. If this man became president and we have law and order in the country, I don't think anybody here would have a problem voting this man again. No. We want a working country. You cannot travel by road in Nigeria. To travel by air is problem because you probably cannot afford it. Right. If you live in Nigeria, you're either on band A, band B, or band C. You know one thing that is constant: when you get life, your meter will drop. You can't buy fuel because fuel is 1.5 per liter. So if your car used to take maybe 45,000 naira, you're probably paying double. Are you even earning double to be able to afford double to fuel your car or your generator? We have different things that are not working. We're in a country that we are rehabilitating terrorists. We are rehabilitating bandits, and you're saying it is because somebody has something against the president. If it was you and you are using your clear conscience, would you not have a problem with this person? If there's a video of a woman carrying her dead son, if that boy was your family member, would you not have a problem with the government? You people will come here and say it is not the government's job to to maintain a park. It is not a government's job to give you security. This one is not. So what exactly is the government for? What are you doing? Oh God!
When we hear youth like this with so much passion and drive for change for Nigeria, it's amazing. But the change that we are looking for, it starts with the ordinary man, me and you. You understand? It starts with our mentality. The wickedness, it starts with us as Nigerians. Me and you, if we are wicked to each other, me and you will be the next president. Me and you will be the next governor. Me and you will be the next local government chairman. I feel the first thing first. It's not bad if you want to vote against Tinubu. It's your right. It's your fundamental human right. Nobody will stop you from that. But the point now is this. Another person that wants to vote for Tinubu is not a devil. No, it is not. No, hold on. Now, listen. Hold on. If your Messiah, Tinubu, Peter Obi, if your Messiah, Peter Obi, is following the likes of Amechi, is following the likes of Okonkwo, is following the likes of Malami, you are passionately crying for change of Nigeria. Peter Obi is following Melami, and you are telling me that Tinubu is bad.
Are you not aware of the all Nigerians?
No, hold on, I'm not done.
Chairman of INEC, Joash Ojo Amupiton, and the entire management team of INEC, to whom it may concern in INEC, open your ears and listen attentively. Amupiton and INEC team, if you want to allow yourself to be used as the catalyst for the Nigerian revolution, Amupiton, if you want to allow Tinubu and his desperate cohorts to use Wana as the tool and catalyst for the Nigerian revolution, Nigerians are saying, be our guest. Because you see that pressure where they put on Wana to do the wrong thing and to follow the path of illegality. Nigerians will put a greater level of pressure on you to do the right thing and to follow legality. Amupiton, allow whatever you serve to use you. Amupiton and INEC, remove your monkey hand from the pot of soup before it turns into human handle. You see this when a masquerade dance to destroy all opposition parties, it no go work with ADC. Any attempt to ensure that you disenfranchise Nigerians as a mole of the ruling party, it will be resisted completely and totally. From the day where they carry you, they sign you, Joash Amupiton, when they bring you from wherever you are to play for APC FC through INEC, we sent you a message as concerned Nigerians. We say, INEC chairman, although the people who choose you have a goal and a purpose for why they brought you to INEC, but we told you you have an opportunity to choose. You either stand with the people and the side of the law, or you choose to do the bidding of the handful of criminals in power. Whichever path you decide to toe, we as Nigerians, we have resolved that we must stand to protect and defend our rights to free, fair, credible, and peaceful elections. Nigerians make everybody come outside because the one where they do Nepal, we carry revolution, so he not even reach this one. In the midst of all of this criminality where they go on for government, just is bleeding. We still they talk about the killings. They all progressive afflictions still they push their agenda on how to rig election by ensuring confusion everywhere and active manipulation, so that the goal be said there should be a lot of voter apathy and disenfranchisement. Since where this issue of ADC, defection into the ADC, where Kwankwaso don't come join ADC, so another politicians, in fact, even before Kwankwaso come, the battle to destroy ADC have been done tell una before. It there for court and all of that. They don't only intensify the efforts now where they see say more people are coming to join the party. They don't start all the plans. They want to do a funded protest. Say make they do David Mark, the ADC chairman must go, Aregbe Shola must go. All of that to destabilize and ensure that they do the same thing where they do. Make they use courts to begin to get a faction of ADC which does not exist. And want to pass through INEC. Since opposition leaders come out, can't release that secret and to burst the bubble of the all progressives affliction, they come out with another different strategy. Now memo don't leak from INEC. They say they want to do nationwide voter revalidation exercise. Amupiton ori buruku lensheu. INEC leadership oshilenche. What do you mean by voter revalidation exercise? Abi revitalization. Are you supposed to be doing continuous voter registration or voter revalidation so that at the end you begin to disenfranchise Nigerians? People go come out on the day where they want to come vote. They say, because you not revalidate, your person was supposed to this polling unity, no day, you don't go another one. The same thing will happen during INEC election for FCT. Nigerians make everybody shine our eyes. Everybody must be ready. If you know that there was to be voter revalidation, why the thing not start since last year? Why is everything about election clustered into how many months to the election? And somehow people from All Progressives Congress, the ruling party, they already know about the revalidation before every other Nigerian go know. The same way where the INEC digital register, somehow APC be know about them, start their own since last year, but other parties began to know about it by the time they passed the Electoral Act. INEC ori buruku lensheu. Oshilenche. Wo amupiton walai talai. You see this attempt at carrying out electoral banditry against Nigerians, we no go agree. Do not allow yourself, Amupiton and INEC bunch of electoral bandits, to be used to push Nigeria into chaos and anarchy. Because for 2027, the will of the people must prevail. Nigerians, we must rise up and ensure and prove that the power of the people is greater than the criminals in power. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
Talking about new voters, so they are not talking about new people going to register. They are talking about people that have PVC. Yes, they cannot vote except they go and revalidate the PVC. So
what is the essence of the name permanent in that PVC?
No, let me ask them. I say now fight go solve Nigeria problem. Nigerians don't even know this one. The electoral law. If you read the electoral laws, if you read what Amupitan do, what Akpabio then do, Nigeria go catch fire. For them to be able to remove fraud, meaning if somebody comes with a forged certificate after election, you cannot ask questions. Yes. They remove it. For them to streamline the timeline where candidates go figure from one party to another party. So that if they frustrate you here, if they use government and they stay frustrated for this party, you cannot go to another party. Pack your bag, go out. Just go home. Now, voters card when people don't already get, they don't cancel every, meaning the whole country now. No, we are not active. I think our fight go save Nigeria. Bet. I know say Nigerians they mumu, but there's only a limit. It go break. So now everybody will get voters card cannot vote. They don't in this one that they say everybody come outside. They don't even know as the memo tell leak. One they ask me how did this memo come outside? They just do one corner. When we say that they go come, they'll say, but it's in the law now. Didn't you proceed? If you didn't like it, you would have just said something now. You have not even started telling people you are going to revalidate. In fact, how many can we even revalidate?
What time? This is less than a year.
That's what I'm saying.
Less than a year to election.
Yeah. See.
Their voters,
say why you not even do people you not even get people.
I they tell you say I won't even doubt this memo. Remember the INEC election when they do for Abuja? How people were complaining that they go to their polling unit. Their name not their polling unit. Then they tell them to go another place. Maybe they not say you vote for Ring Road now. Don't deliberately carry you go back Zoa. I know Tinubu. No, it's nothing better for anybody when they support Tinubu. They just they look Nigeria turn into sham. No, see, I will keep saying it. No matter who cares to listen, now fight go last. Save Nigeria. Now why when you they talk say Peter Obi 6 million votes, Atiku 6 million votes, Kwankwaso 2 million votes, then they laugh because they are all disenfranchised. They don't even need the PC votes because they are not to read normally. Disenfranchised, God knows, poor make go kill all of you now. But I know, it go be. Now why they talking about insecurity, hunger? They're not shaking because they don't say they're on a lifetime presidency. No, now fights go save Nigeria. Everybody has been disenfranchised. Jesus, no. No, they don't even do Nepal reach this one.
Like this, an election year, probably I would say, it's strange to everybody. Strange things happen these days. I mean, from El-Rufai to moving of people from one political party to the other, from PDP. I mean, so many things. But the one that is most surprising now is the one that has been talked about by a character, well, let's say a character or a personality called Mama P, an ardent supporter of Peter Obi, telling us that only a fight can solve all this problem. He talked about so many other things in Electoral Act. What can we do? What can we say, Philip?
You see, you won't be surprised at Mama P outburst because it's expected. Because people have limits, and when they get to their limit, they break. What is he talking about? We just witnessed the FCT council election, where people get to their voting unit, and their name are nowhere to be found, and they were asked to go to other place to see if their name is there. And we have a new electoral at it. The FCT, council election looks like a text being test run by the INEC and the ruling party to see what they plan to do for the 2027 election. So MAP is saying that, look, Nigerians be warned. You have to prepare for a fight or not. This people will take you for a ride. That you need to go look at the new Electoral Act. What is imputed there? You are not looking at it. They are saying that everyone, I'm quoting her, that had voters card, they are not eligible to vote until they revalidated their voters card. And that is why she made reference to the FCT council election. That in the FCT council election, people get to their voting unit, they were telling them that your name is not here. Maybe you go to another voting that maybe is 5 kilometers away from where you are supposed to be voted, and you understand what it means to an election. You were not supposed to be moving beyond a distance. And he's saying that for people who are dissatisfied with their political party can no longer move, that people are going to be caged, especially those who have moved to APC. Once you don't have a ticket to run, you can't go to the other party to ask for a ticket. That people, fundamental human right is being infringed upon. Fundamental right of association is being taken away from Nigerians by the reason of this Electoral Act. She went further to say that even the worst part of it is that they have legalized fraudulent certificate. That if somebody forges a certificate to contest election, after he has been declared winner, you can't challenge that person in court. All these and other things are what she is observing. And she felt Nigerians need to know. And not only know, they need to take an action. And the action they need to take is to fight for their right, to fight for their country, to fight for democracy in this country. Because if we don't do all of this, we are going to see ourselves having a life president. This is what she is saying. I'm just quoting her. And it looks as if she's actually saying the truth.
And Philip, how did we get here? What happened? Is it the fact that the people have become docile and have given up on the challenges that are facing us, or that the oppression has become too much by the ruling political party?
You see, how did we get here? In 2014, going to 2015, Nigerians were made to believe that the government there led by President Goodluck Jonathan was a clueless government. It was incompetent. And whereas Nigeria had the largest economic in Africa there and one of the fast growing economic in the world, the same people who are in office were the one who occupied the street of Nigeria, both in Lagos and Abuja here, to say that what did Goodluck said then, that look, we need to remove subsidy. Don't forget, it's only in Goodluck time we have the sovereign wealth. Nigeria were saving money for the rainy days.
Yeah.
The likes of Rotimi and Meshi are
The court, normally a place of order and procedure, was thrown into chaos as family members, lawyers, and members of the public scrambled in shock at the sudden incident. Madam Titilayo Akindele was reportedly arrested in the third week of January 2026 by the Edo State Command of the NDLEA with assistance from a church member identified as IK over the possession of loud, a hard type of drug. According to family members, she had complained of ill health throughout her detention and court appearances, repeatedly requesting medical attention. They alleged that despite offering bail, the NDLEA refused to release her, and the repeated court appearances contributed to her collapsing on Tuesday.
Yesterday was not feeling fine. He said he have lost all his rent. And they begged her with 500,000. These people say no. Say this woman must go to court. This woman still call me like she is dying here. Even the rest, the NDLEA, the junior officer, all of them will testify. Like this woman is dying. This woman is dying.
The woman they cry, they complain. Go call me. Finally, where does this thing want too much? They cannot go hospital by themselves. They say the following day, the reports go come out. The following day now, the reports come out. They don't show anybody. Today, the woman don't die now.
As they call yesterday, I cannot come court on Monday yesterday. The woman they just say, if they weak, Mona allow us, we cannot go hospital. Today we cannot call before we know I do my job for last.
Lawyers and eyewitnesses at the court premises said the woman collapsed during the sitting and was allegedly abandoned by the NDLEA officers, who reportedly refused to render medical assistance and attempted to leave her body in the courtroom.
I walked down there. I saw a lifeless body. What I expected was a lifeless body. People are running around to see how they can save her. Nothing like that. The officers in whose custody they said the woman came, the NDLEA, they were not doing anything. So we started putting pressure on them to see if we can get them to carry the woman. No way, they refused. Rather, they just entered their vehicle and were running away.
NDLEA officers and an ambulance from the Edo Central Hospital later arrived to transport her body from the court. Meanwhile, the NDLEA is yet to issue an official statement on the incident. From Benin, Jola.
With this news, there is no value to human beings' lives inside Nigeria. I'm talking about Nigerians in Nigeria. All of you do not value human life, including you and your politicians. See this news. According to this news, NDLEA of Edo State in Benin City arrested a woman in her residence January 2026. Without arrangement, they left this woman in their custody. This woman suddenly took ill, according to this news. Suddenly took ill. She was constantly asking them to give her medical attention, that she's not well. They ignored this woman. Yesterday, they took this woman to their courts in Edo State in Benin City. While this woman was waiting for her turn to be, for her sentences to be read and all that in court, this woman suddenly collapsed and she died inside the court. According to the news, you people do not value human lives in Nigeria. The life of a Nigerian in Nigeria is worthless. You people can never understand what dignity means. You people can never understand what life. You see, blood. You people have no respect for humanity inside Nigeria. You people don't understand. Even inmates are on death row waiting to be pied tomorrow. If they fall sick today, where human beings are valued, they are entitled to medical care. Even women, people, men and women, human beings, when we say they are end of life, they are ordered to buy. They don't already say they no fit do after this one, then go buy in the next couple of days or weeks. They are still entitled to that same care. They will still get that same care. Talk of somebody in a custody. They say they are not well. But now they play with people's life because you people don't know the value of nothing in Nigeria, but you fuckers know the value, you know the price of everything. You know the price of everything, but the value of nothing, not even your own lives, because lives in Nigeria is worthless. How many more do we see this thing? You blame the government every time, but all of you are dark-minded people, dark-minded set of people in Nigeria. Police are evil, demonic, and wicked. Your EFCC is the same thing. Your NDLEA the same thing. NAFDAC the same thing. Nobody treats a human being like a human being in Nigeria. Every organization is evil. Every organization is against an average Nigerian child in Nigeria. And who are these organizations? Who are these officers? It's you. It's not Tinubu. It's not Buhari. It's not Sheyi Tinubu. It's you.
And so, what I ask, Mr. Chairman, you who refuse to allow the victims to bury their bodies, where are you? Where are you, Mr. Chairman?
Sitting in his comfort zone.
You who literally don't allow people who are suffering to just mourn and grieve and bury their own bodies, you refuse. And I would say that you yourself are more evil than the very ones who have killed those people. Because you refuse the people to have the dignity to just mourn and grieve. It's pure evil. Pure evil. And so we ask you to come. Do what is right. Allow your own people to bury the dead in peace.
I want to join my voice to the voice of millions of Nigerians, both those when get platform online and those when they offline, and this is their wish. And this wish is going to a man that I respect so much, a man that I can refer to as one of Nigerians' political gladiators. I'm talking about no other person but the former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Atiku Waziri Abubakar. Your Excellency, sir, today it is so visible to the blind, so audible to the deaf, and even the dumb can speak loudly about it, what Nigerians and Nigeria is going through. It is also a very known fact what Nigerians are clamoring for today. A good leader, not just a leader. And that millions of Nigerians, both within and outside the shores of this country, are seen in the person of Peter Obi. Your Excellency, sir, we want to beg you that at this point, you can become a kingmaker. Sir, it is possible. As Nigerians, we want to beg you, sir, that please, for the sake of Nigerians, your presidential ambition, please, sir, we beg of you, Nigerians, today, that the only way we can get out of this mess, that decision solely rely and lies with you and within you. Sir, you know the truth. You know the facts. You know that if today, sir, you can sacrifice your personal ambition for Nigerians and say the ticket of the ADC, you will hand over to Peter Obi and Okonkwo. If you hold these two people hand, raise them, then Nigerians will celebrate and worship you. Sir, we beg you. Not only beg, we feel beg you, sir. I beg, do Nigerians this favor. You are not a push aside politician. We know. But at this point, there is a cry for all. One cry when Nigerians, they cry, is seeing something new, something different. A Peter Obi and Okonkwo, Atiku Abubakar. The Waziri Adamawa, now only you fit deliver this ticket to Nigerians. Now only you fit make this sacrifice for Nigerians. Yes, you want to become president. Yes, it's your ambition, now your dream to become president. But I can tell you, sir, like I said, and I will continue to say, time and chance happen to everything. And that time and chance don't happen to you. That time don't pass. And like I continue to say on this platform, now where be politicians? Now do the north and the south. If it is north for 8 years, it comes south for 8 years. That zoning arrangement now on a dwam. We are not politicians. Now we agree. And in all fairness, we also think that is how it should be. Rotation. We think that is how it should be. But then in the 2023 general election, against all odds, sir, one of the most, intense political fight and problems what we see for Nigeria and we see for Nigeria today was you picking the PDP ticket in 2023? When you clearly know, say Buhari just come out. When you clearly know, say there was no way that ticket was supposed to go back to the north based on your zoning arrangements, where you be part of people when do. Because Buhari just finished 8 years. But no, sir, you went ahead and picked the ticket. And that was what led to Wike's disagreement and continuous fight in the PDP today. And then, a sponsor, and then a betrayer, and then an ally, and then a supporter from the South in the person of my former governor, Ifeanyi Okowa, now came to bear, made himself available as your running mate. And today, Okowa, the APC, now they shout my party. The same Okowa will get cases for EFCC of Delta State money.
Had signed the Aburi Peace Accord or kept to his words after the Aburi Peace Accord meeting, all these senseless killings happening today will not be happening. And you know that's a fact. In 1967, Ojukwu had a meeting with Gowon called the Aburi Peace Accord. That meeting was to solve Nigeria's problem. That meeting was to resolve the issues happening in Nigeria. All these senseless killings happening. The aim of Aburi Peace Accord meeting was to create a regional autonomy. A regional autonomy whereby every region in Nigeria will govern themselves. And if every region is governing themselves, they will have the power to decide what happens in their region. The aim of regional autonomy was to end the killings that was happening before and still happening now. Still happening today. Gowon, after agreeing to the Aburi Peace Accord, he went behind Ojukwu's back to choose the path of war that led to the deaths of 3 million Igbo people and forced everyone to remain in one Nigeria. This was in 1967, 59 years ago. So it's a historical fact. There is a reason God is keeping Gowon alive, for him to see what is happening in Nigeria today. The people he calls his brother are the ones massacring his own people in Plateau State. All these senseless killings and suffering and even the war could have been avoided if only one man kept to his words after the Aburi Peace Accord. The East remembers. Nigeria needs to apologize to the Igbo people. No victor, no vanquish is not how you end a war where millions of Igbo people were killed and subjugated with the help of your British friends. The East remembers.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. That's all we have for you guys today. What a long day and a long presentation as well. Can you guys hear me? Can somebody confirm my voice, please?
Nadia, what we can hear you loud and clear.
Oh,
beg,
thank
check
you.
your WhatsApp message. I beg, my brother. Good evening, sir.
You know, Mr. Alabo, we don't project so many things.
No, it's
you
not
know,
the video. Now just a text message. I want you to confirm that message. Confirm
the text
message. Because it's just a message that came. I don't want to speak it out. So check from this news that just
you send me two write up now.
Yes, that write up is one. I just shared you the link just for you to verify before you can put it.
Okay, yeah, that's not a problem. I can still do that after my monologue. You know, I appreciate every one of you right there, my people. Thanks for your time with us. Mother for Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Thanks for always being there for us here every day. Thank you very much, my lovely mother. And my lovely brother, Abu Azi, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. And God bless you. I appreciate every one of you right there, Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Eugenia, Mr. Michael Renemaro, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, my brother, Mike Akionbare, and many, many more. A lot of you have commented. I want to say I'm grateful. Osegio Gai. Oreselhai. I'm not pronouncing your name well, but you know that I'm trying to acknowledge you. Good evening to you. My brother says more in the building. Michael Carter right there with us. Dr. Happy Life in the building. Thank you, my good people. Besides, Ide, God bless you all. Yes, we are still here on the state of the nation. Do you know the sad part of our country is that there's no good news? There's no good news because some people might think that we are just happy that there's bad news. I'm not an advocate for bad news. There's no good news. Any good news you see that is coming from government is still synthetic, deceitful. If you look at it holistically, you see the deceitfulness about that good news. They go dribble you, the gullible ones will fly with it. Right? So there's no good news when it comes to this country, Nigeria. I would have loved to be coming here to talk about good news. You know, somebody was actually talking to me a couple of days ago that he have to uproot his app from his phone, all the apps, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and everything. Because I was asking him, did you see what happened and all that? He said, bro, I removed all the app from my phone temporarily. I said, why? He said, bad news everywhere. When it comes to Nigeria, bad news everywhere. And that's the fact. There's no good news about this country. There's no good news. Anyway, if you know there's good news and you are supporting this satanic APC, please come to the panel. Let us know. We want to learn. There's none. Either they are killing people at the left or the right or the south, east, west, north, you know, or they are looting or they are borrowing more money upon the suffering going on in the country and all that. Babio granted the loan and everything. That's all we are getting here. No light, no petrol. If you can find the fuel, then you are paying more money to buy it on your car or your keg or whatever. Everything is just, according to Tinubu, is balablo. There's no good news. Do you also know that somebody called me sometime, although more than 5 people have called me, but most recent one, somebody called me asking me, how do I run this broadcast every day? With the bad news that I should be careful. Mentally, this thing is not good. And they are right. There's no good news to talk about when it comes to Nigeria. Tell me one. Just mention one. Like, maybe we might be biased now. We don't want to talk about it. Tell me the good news. Is it the $6 billion or pounds or whatever it is, the currency that Tinubu just recently requested and Akpabio granted it within 3 hours? Is that good news? Or is it the people that died in Jos, where a pregnant woman was died and a mother carrying a grown-up son on her lap, crying, asking a dead body question? Is that good news? Or is it the woman that the NDLA arrested and left to, to die, almost, in her last point of life before taking her to court, and she later died in court in Edo State? Is that good news? Please help us with good news. I want to project good news on this platform. In fact, for mental aspects of life, I want to talk. I want to see good news. I want to talk about it to help myself. There's no good news. Or you want to talk about good news? Sheikh Tinubu having a convoy, the most longest convoy we've seen from President's son. Which of the good news? Or wicked building houses for judges and all that and all. But tell me which of the good news, because I don't mind. Like I said, I want to learn. I'm here to learn. That's what I've always showcased or portrayed on this platform, telling people I want to learn. I'm here learning, especially when my panelists are speaking, sitting back, listening to them. I learn from them always. Tell me which of the good news. Is it the good news or Nigerians are now buying petrol between 1,400 to 2,000 naira? Why minimum wage remains 70,000 naira? Is that a good news? Is it a good news or whatever you call it?
where Nigerians now, 18% of Nigeria statistically cannot eat 3 square meal anymore in Nigeria. Should we call that a good news? Which of the good news? I'm an open person. I want to learn. My brother. I'm in Nigeria. You can't deceive me. You see, say sometimes you can deceive some people, especially Nigerians that live abroad. Maybe you live in Nigeria, deceiving them. Nigeria are good. Everywhere is good here because they're abroad. They from that side, they talk, blah, 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 blah. You can't say that to me because I'm here. Are they here? As I'm speaking right now, there's no light. No light. Day. So which of the good news? I've been in the UK all my life. They never sees light from my head one day. Now only long that they say light finish. Not be say they see some, maybe now their credit finish. If your credit finish, then you did darkness. That will not be government. Now it costs that one. Because the money where you put, right? I've never stayed in the house where they pay all this prepaid or whatever. I have a meter. And I set a direct debit. And I pay my meter bill every month. At the end of the year, they recalculate. Sometimes they refund me back some money if I overpaid. Simple. So, and these same people, they go there. People like Satanic to Niger, that have suddenly missed in the midst of Nigerians dying. That have severally, repeatedly go on comparison. If you go to America, if you go to the UK, they don't do comparison with what is affecting or the good things that is going on over there. It's only maybe there's riot, there's fire or whatever. They'll say fire, they happen for America. Maybe accident happen in America. Maybe they are just crazy. Just like somebody commented a couple of days here telling me that there's corruption in the UK. Just imagine that. I think somebody was leaving a message. I think it was Mother Deborah leaving a message. Then the person responded to Mother Deborah, there's corruption in the UK. Just imagine that. Yes, obviously there's corruption in the UK, there's corruption in America, but it doesn't affect the people. Like what is happening in our own country here in Nigeria. No, which of the good news that I provide every single thing for myself in this country, Nigeria? I mean, every single thing as a Nigerian living in Nigeria. I provide everything for myself. Which of the good news? If not because say people like us, we love our country so dearly. For a British citizen to come to stay in Nigeria since 2018, they not pursue me for abroad. They not pursue me for anywhere. I love my country. I'm here. I just love my country. I don't want to make any Igbo look me. They tell me you're right. The weather is bright, and you don't like me. Obviously, many of them don't like you. Many of you listening to me here, your children are being bullied in school, directly or indirectly, including the teachers. For me, I faced racism when I was in university in the UK. I studied film and media. Normally, we go on the street all the time with tripod and camera. What does that mean? It means that when you are going on the street, you need to have a group of a minimum of 4. It means that you have somebody that will carry mic, that will carry tripod, the one that will be interviewing and all that. Only you cannot do it. So that I normally ask everybody should choose their 4. Nobody they choose me. Because now only 3 of us now be black for that course that year. Me 1 and 2 Ghanaians that did that film and media. They don't do the Igbo people, no, they choose me. Even go reach the Indian people, they don't go choose you. Listen, I cried to my lecturer, my professor, that no one is choosing me and I can't go do this project by myself. Say, oh, Elvis, no one's choosing you. Then go do it yourself. You are stressing me. Say, Jesus Christ. I passed through it. There was a time I was crying. On my own going home. Now, bicycle, I ride, go school that day. I remember as I was riding my bicycle back home. I think it was around to 9 p.m. 9 p.m. because I finished my last module around 7:45 and all that. So on my way, almost 9 p.m., going home in some hollow, quiet area, I lose strength in riding that bicycle. Oh, I can't come down. They push bicycle, they walk out. I burst into tears. I said, no, I don't want to continue. I called my wife. I said, no, when I got home, I told my wife, I said, I can't do, I don't want to go to school anymore. I'm tired. I don't want to finish. He said, eh? I called my brother. I said, this school don't tire me. He said, you can't dare. You can't try it. Because on my president, they see people, they give up. They don't want to continue. They don't want, the people were just giving up. Somebody who don't reach year 3, you know, they'll give up. They know they graduate. Go say, no, I can't do this shit anymore. Then that thing almost affected me because nobody was there. And the reason why this happened was because I have nobody in Cambridge. I grew up in a city called Bristol. I'm saying this on air. I shouldn't be saying it, but I don't have anything to hide. I grew up in a city called Bristol. For those of you that live in the UK, you know what is called Bristol, or a city called Bristol. I was in UWE, University of West of England. That's where I was doing my ITMB, Information Technology Management for Business. I was doing it in UWE until I got admission, automatic admission into Cambridge. Then we moved it to Cambridge was the most difficult decision of my life. We were moving to a city I've never in my life visited before. Now news at the year. We were going there for the first time. We'll go look and a sat nav will take go. Everywhere looked somehow and strange. I was moving out of a city that I was for more than 2 decades. Because I spent more than another 1 decade in London before. Bristol was a proper place where I stayed. Say, wow.
How many hours journey?
From where?
From your place to Bristol. Where you they go?
No, Bristol to Cambridge is 4 hours to 5 hours journey. Then I have to move. And guess what? At that time, oh God, the story why they tell you and so, more than obvious, I don't take much time, but let me say it. At that time, my wife was pregnant. I took decision to remove my kids from school because of my ambition. We carry a big van. I mean the biggest ever van, lorry, not be van, lorry. Because we already know, say, that kind of journey, not be journey where you go park, carry some go, come back, come carry the rest. I have to carry a lorry. Lorry, now I can carry us from Bristol to Cambridge. We reach there, nobody they help us for nothing. If we want to go to normal supermarket, now sat nav, now we take the go. My wife can't go anywhere without me. No, they demo use sat nav. Me, I can't go anywhere without. So me driving to university was difficult and finding parking space and all that. I can't buy bicycle. Oh God, I tell you my life is not divert now. Because sometimes when you see people that live in the same UK telling you that we want, now we want, but you are enjoying the benefit, the sacrifice people actually gave in the country where you currently reside on. There was a time I said, no, I want to drop out. I don't go uni for more than 5 days. My lecturer reached out to me. What's happening? You know, I can't go meet him. I can't tell him, say, I'm tired. He can't start to advise me. So no, you are very good. I did my dissertation on Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm a very good researcher. Now, when I did uni, I know, say, there are things, information you need that you need to pay for. Before that time, I think say you go Google, you type on, I don't get the information. No, I researched Arnold Schwarzenegger right from childhood. His mama, his papa, his brother, every time I take grow. Before he can move to America, he can start a career, he can even become a governor. That was what I did in my project. 29,000 words of dissertation. And I graduated with flying color. After I got that encouragement, like some of you on this platform always encourage me. No, Mr. Najawo, don't worry. You are good. Don't worry. We are with you. That's what I got at that time. I visited Nigeria for the first time to shoot my first movie. If I frustration, you're full everywhere. When I came to Nigeria to shoot a movie, almost everybody in the Nollywood industry frustrated me. Almost everybody.
You know Mr. Elvis. You know the music. Maybe you never hear them before, but I would be surprised if you say you never hear them because you be artist. You know this music for Nigeria. You don't pay, and now people like you they sang them for. Where the song where go say, I love my country, I no go lie. Now inside them I go live and pack. Yes, I told you.
Now
I love
sing
my
for
country, I no go lie. Now inside them I go live and buy. I know
Mr.
my
Jonathan.
country, I no go lie.
Mr. Jonathan, I say there will be a
Now
time.
him and me go yap till I pack.
There will be a time I will come here. I will choose one person amongst you all that will just interview me. Just be only two of us on air, where people not going to ask questions so that I can speak. The person have to take time to draft all the questions. I'll tell you guys. I came into Nollywood industry as a producer. Upon that, they see me as a threat, the biggest threat. They frustrated me. Not just the actors, not just the people or the cast or the directors, including the promoters. DSTV frustrated me. Africa Magic, they frustrated me. They bounced my movie. Say Zevigins. My production name is Zevigins Movies. Says which name be that? Who be that? I bet Nest. Until somebody inside can tell me, say, no, if you want to say me they buy your movie, you must go through like this. God. There was this woman that I confided on. Edith Erabo. I confided for somebody introduced me to her from Germany. When I was coming for the first time to shoot my movie, I bought a full luggage of different kind of things for this satanic woman. Upon everything I did for this woman, she frustrated me. How I look back, make I just, it don't tell me what they think, say, man, I just cheat this country, man, I go back to UK. But I look the UK, but don't want to finish me because, especially when I don't come off for city where I did. I was an usher in Christ Embassy for 5 years. Head of usher. It means I'm the one drafting the clothes where they wear every Sunday. I use my own personal money for the ushers under me. They buy them suit, tie, and long sleeve. For many of them say, the way we take the change clothes, they don't fear afford. I said, don't worry. When I was leaving, the pastor of Google runs at the top. So the pastor of Christ Embassy, the only biggest Christ Embassy in Bristol, is called Pastor Louis. Pastor Louis almost cried. He said, no, Mr. Elvis, must you go to Cambridge to study? There are good university here. You are already in UWI, University of West of England. Continue. I said, I don't want to give up this opportunity because nobody want to miss me. The landlord where I rent a house that time, an old man, Oibo, the man hold me tight. He almost cried. He said, you know, go ever see tenant like me again. That is the footprint I talk about all the time. Let people look back and say, no, this person, not the person where I want miss for my life. I'm not a perfect person. Even those of you listening to me are not perfect. We came to Nigeria. I came to Nigeria and everything. God. My children were in school. Bully. Racism. In the village where we did. We come there one village where they call Willingham. And they reveal a lot of things now. I don't want to talk again. You know, although no, I don't have anything to hide. You see that village? No black at all. Baba, I'll find time to talk. Oh God. I'll find time to talk to them. We want to understand. Sometimes people don't know the journey. You understand? People don't understand the journey. They just judge you. I love my country. I started investing in Nigeria from 2005. I started investing in Nigeria since 2005. At a younger age. 2005. I don't talk on so many times for a year. Not be saying the first time. Many of you that be following me know what I'm saying. I love this country. I love my country so dearly. Even as it was really so, I did here. My son asked me a couple of days ago, Daddy, what are you doing there? Come back home. I say, here na home. Not be home me day so. Guys, let's stand together to have a better country. Now, beg I can't beg now. Let's stand together to have a better country. You see this continuous sentimentalism, biasness, embracing of ethnicism, tribalism is not going to take us nowhere. One day you will fall, you will walk by. You did not achieve nothing to save your country, rather than you were selfish and satanic. Let's have a better country. I bet you if we have a better country today, 90% of Nigerians in diaspora will move back home. 90%. They will move back home. Home is home. But I'll stop you right there. I appreciate every one of you, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. Somebody said, Mr. Elvis, I like your story. I would like to hear more. You will hear more. There will be a time. I'll come on here to talk. You know, say for this platform, we get very good people here. We also have winches and wins at the end. If you talk now, they'll use them against you. Or say, okay, we're not going to give them super chat again. We're not going to support them again. We're not giving water drink again, because that's what they want. What Nigerians like is authentic people. People who can never, who open backhand, that will never tell you who they are. I'm not that kind of, I'm very, very open. I'm very, very, now, in fact, they even shut my mouth sometimes. My mama, all my family members, they shut my mouth. Say, you don't do, because I like to speak. I'm liberal. Go do research. Wait till liberal me. Anybody with the get zodiac sign of liberal, you know how open I am. I appreciate every one of you. God bless you all. Let me take this call. Let's move on. Thank you, Madam Deborah, for calling in. Good evening to you, ma. Talk to us.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma. Talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, ma.
Your story is really inspiring.
Thank you, ma.
It is inspiring. I really would have loved to hear more, but it's good you don't disclose too much as well.
Yeah.
Because the internet, some things you say, people take them out of. A lot of people will understand and see it from a positive perspective. But don't forget that there are still people out there that will take it out of context. But it's very, very inspiring. We all have one story or the other to share. But you see, it's sad that even some people who are living here abroad, and they understand what we all go through here. No matter, this is why you see that even some of these celebrities in Nigeria, they will never want to come abroad to stay permanently, because they understand. But at the same time, they are destroying the only country that we have. And it's sad. Most times, Mr. Elvis, people don't appreciate what they have.
Exactly.
Until they lose it.
Yes.
And we are almost at the verge of losing our country. Yeah. We are almost there. If care is not taken. You see the way most of these other countries like Somalia, all those countries that people cannot live. If care is not taken, that's where Nigeria is gradually heading to. Like all this Sudan, all these kind of countries that nobody wants to go and live. If care is not taken, we are gradually heading to that place. But people don't want to understand. That's the sad reality. And if care is not taken, until we lose everything, people will start saying, oh, I wish we would have listened to Mr. Elvis when he was talking. But unfortunately, then maybe the opportunity is gone. The other video you showed of that guy trying to talk to Atiku, everything he said is true. Atiku was one of the people And I think it's high time they start holding him accountable. Let's be honest. Atiku was one of the people that creates this problem that we are facing today. And I'm happy that at least people are calling him out. And it's very good that he's made to understand that the reason why we are in this situation, the main reason why Tinubu was able to win that election is Atiku. If Atiku did not bring his bad luck to destroy PDP, even when he knows that it was not the turn of the North, Atiku is the main reason why we are in this problem today.
Exactly.
I'm very happy that somebody is calling him out. And I will appreciate if more people call him out so that he does not forget that he's part of the is the main reason why we are in this situation. Because if he didn't bring his bad luck, that is bad luck that's been following him. If he didn't bring his bad luck in 2023, there is no way that APC would have won that election. There's no way that APC would have won that will have this disaster, this disaster that we have now. We will not have had this disaster. We have this problem today because of this Atiku Abubakar. I'm calling him out. He's really the main reason why we lost that 2023 election. Because if he didn't bring his bad luck to go and destroy PDP, he forced his way to become the flag bearer, to become the presidential bearer in PDP and destroy PDP and make Peter Obi to leave PDP. Atiku was the main cause. So that's why I can never forgive him he's the one that brought this calamity upon Nigeria. He's the one, no. And even up till now, he has not learned his lesson. Because of his ambition, even if the whole country will destroy that man, I just hope that he will listen, no. I hope so. But if he try what he did in 2023 and he allow Tinubu to continue, because that's what he's trying to do again. And I will really appreciate if we all begin to hammer on that Atiku, because I will never forgive him for ruining that 2023 election and allowing this satanic government to come into power. So I would really appreciate if we start calling out that Atiku, let him just go and rest with his bad luck. Because we will not afford to lose this election again.
Yes.
Mr. Elvis, that's the truth.
Yes.
Atiku bad luck is what made us to lose 2023 election. And that same bad luck is what he's still bringing now. I just hope you will go and rest too. I hope so. Thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you very much, man. God bless you. Thank you so much, Mother Deborah.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, good evening to you. Your name, where are you calling us from?
Can you hear me?
You need to speak louder. We can't hear you at all.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
You need to speak louder. You are whispering.
No, I'm not. Maybe it's network. Can you hear me now?
Okay, you are better now. Yeah, go ahead. Who is there? Is that Mr. Alex?
Yes, it's me. Yes.
Oh, my brother, talk to me. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you.
The social media already go. My brother, I want to thank you for what you're doing. I said Ikoya to you. I said thank you for what you're doing. For me, your story is inspiring. Sometimes it's good to have a very positive nostalgia to serve as a motivating factor or indices to some other people who are looking up to us. Before you come to this platform, first of all, let me greet my fellow panelists. Sorry, I'm trying to join you, but where I am, the weather is very bad. And it's not easy for me, so I have to just call in. Before you come to Nigeria Watch platform, you better have accurate information because people are ready to research you in split seconds. So there is nothing happening now that we did not speak about. Mr. Elvis, if you can play some of our pre-2023 election speeches that many of us were giving. People like Madam Rita, Mr. Jonathan, even me, oppositions and everything. We said it that if you allow Tinubu to become a president, by omission or by commission, Nigeria will be like Somalia. I said that naira to dollar will be 5,000 naira. Do you know why it has been gone to 4 or 5K years? It's because they want the second tenor. They are afraid of many things. So for me, the country, there is no country unless we are ready for, the red oil baths. I don't want to use blood baths. These guys are not ready to do anything. There is no country. Let's speak about the revolution. Let's speak about division. Let's go our separate ways. I saw again talking about Aburi Accord. I explained here on this platform severally about Aburi Accord that happened in Ghana, where the Ojukwu recorded with his wristwatch, where international community organized between the two leaders of the two factions, Biafra and the Nigerian government. And they agreed on confederation, where each region will govern themselves, as the white men left it in 1960, after the independence. Aguiyi Ironsi brought it back through the barrier of the gun, brought it back to a presidential system from a regional government. That's where the disaster started from. That story for another day. So Aburi Accord is where we all have to think about. That lady is accurate, 100% right. Regions should govern themselves, have a weak center that do not have any power. So for me, election for me is going to be as useless as nothing if we are not talking about electoral reform. Now they've twisted the electoral reform, they've done it the way they want, and Nigerians kept quiet. Don't waste your time. Even if Obi or Okonkwo they win, they would not allow them. Nigeria should be ready to go to the streets and demand a division of the country, or a return of the Aburi Accord, a return of the regional government as the white men left it before they left. This thing you are seeing now, borrowing of money, the president has not addressed the killings, no visiting of crime scene, no arrest has been made. We are not in a country, we are in a slaughter slab, unfortunately. That is just the fact. We are in a slaughter slab. Who will be the next cow? Who will be the next chicken of a Nigerian citizen to be slaughtered? The picture of that woman, if he doesn't tell you anything, then you are not a human being. The woman that heard her son speaking to her son, she was traumatized. She was not in that place. She was in disbelief. Nigeria failed her. So there is no country. It's a business ground. It's a slaughter ground. Forget about elections. Peter Obi is a good man. He should continue to be opposition, but forget about elections. Now they are talking about revalidating of your PVC and another fraud. And Nigerians are quiet.
All right, thank you.
You have a permanent voter's card. How do you revalidate a permanent voter's card?
Thank you.
Grammatical confusion. So, Mr. Elvis, I will try to come in. My network is not so strong today.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I'm watching.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my brother. All right. Good evening to you. Your name and where you calling us from? Hello. Off your device, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Prince from Holland, so I usually call everything.
Okay, thank you, Oga Prince. Talk to us.
Yeah, thank you for what you are doing, my brother. So I know what you are doing.
Thank you, sir.
You know, a few months ago, I asked you a question. So until now, I didn't get the answer.
Okay.
Why did our principal go and join Atiku? Until now, no answer from you or from the panel list.
Okay, maybe today they will answer you, but me, I can't answer you because I don't know. Maybe the panelists will answer you.
No, I asked you this thing that time when they will be just join the Atiku. I hear what the woman just spoke. He talked about 2023, how Atiku didn't step down. We could have not been on this mess. The woman is right. Very, very correct. But the man, he went and joined the person who didn't allow him to be the flag bearer. So now I can see Kenneth Okonkwo endorsing Atiku. So what do you think?
No, okay, that will answer you, sir. Just what? Keep
okay,
watching.
That is number two. The two question. The third question is Because every time you say satanic, this one is satanic, this one is satanic. Tell me who is the saint that will rule the country?
Yeah, Peter Obi is a saint. Peter Obi is a saint. Peter Obi is a saint. It's not satanic.
But the brother now, you don't see what the brother endorses. All the Eastern governors, nobody is supporting of Obi.
But it doesn't make him satanic. If you now, none of your family member is supporting you to succeed in Germany or Holland where you are calling from, does that make you a bad person?
No.
And so, if a brother does not support him, Igbo people you claim did not support him, how does that make him a bad person?
Okay, wait. Do you think Obi can get this NDC ticket?
I don't know. We are looking forward to that.
Okay, but my brother, I give you 80% because Tabuwa was in interview last week. He said they use strategy. They know it's all Obi is only the going to be the disturbances. So that is
okay, sir. Don't worry, sir. We all are here. We are following up. We are here every day. So let's see what happens.
Thank you. Let me hear what your panelists will say. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir. But we have contribution going on here. You didn't talk about that, and you're listening every day, sir.
Like what? I didn't because I travel since.
Oh, okay. There's no light in Nigeria, and we can't afford petrol to be running this broadcast. So we suggested that we should have a solar, and Nigerians, good Nigerians, concerned Nigerians, are currently contributing for me to have a solar so that the broadcast can go on every day.
Okay.
So anything you want to do, even though it's 2,000 naira, 5,000 naira, anything you have, just try to be part of it. Thank you, sir.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
God bless you, sir. Yes, sir. All right. He asked a valid question because it's doubtful if Peter Obi will get the ticket. So for me, I can't blame him if why is he asking that? Even me myself, I'm doubtful. So until it happens, the only person that I know that is so confident amongst all of us for this platform now, my brother Black Panther has so confident say Peter Obi must get him. Even me myself, I'm not 100% confident yet. So let's see. Because I'm sorry, I don't trust the people that are surrounding him. Peter Obi being with them doesn't mean Peter Obi bad because he's in the midst of the bad people. For you to have a country like Nigeria, you need to collaborate with these bad people. If not, you can't have it. Let's be honest. You can't have it. You can't have it. You understand? So someone like Omoyele Sowore now, for example, for him to become a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he has to happen through revolution that he always say. If Nigerians are behind him and they have the mind to embrace that revolution. So they want to become a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria through ballot and all that. He can never because he don't already tell them what he want to do them if he enter there. So they will not let you get there. So you have to play some kind of game like you are stupid, even though you know you are not stupid, for you to get to that position. I don't want to reveal more. So whatever my principal is doing right now, I support him 100%. But I don't trust the people that are surrounding him. But I support him. I'm following him. That's why I'm following him. So I believe he knows better than me. So let's see how it goes. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. I'd like us to move on. For those of you that, because we got a support today, one person supported us today. I want to quickly announce this so that we move on. While I'm announcing this, I'd like to put the account number on the screen. In case some of you want to be part of it, please do your part. If you know you've ever been a panelist on this platform and you want to hear our voices every day, do your part. Instead of you not to be part of it, just give 1,000 naira so that you be part of it, to be honest. That's what I see. We got 13,000 naira. No, two persons supported us today, not one. Sorry, I just got one now. Okay, 13,850 naira. Abu Azi, are you there? Please quickly indicate, because we don't spend so much time here. I need to be sure you are there when I'm passing this instead of you asking me to say it again. We got 13,850 naira today. Although there's no name on it. If you are there, you are one of the people that donated that, please put on the comment section and let us know ASAP. Thank you, my brother Abu Aziz. Thank you. Then we have 100,000 naira from somebody as well, no name. You know, please let us also know if you are one of the people that did this, so that we can quickly announce it as well. You know, let me see. Is it the same 100,000? Because all the alert yesterday that I announced, that, you know, I didn't get the alert later. I don't know. To be honest, because now 100,000 I don't see now for the past 4 days. So that means it could be the same 100,000 yesterday. Or I don't know. To be honest, because it's supposed to be 2. I know I went to the account now, only 100,000 I see here. Because now today all the alert that I announced yesterday started coming. So obviously I know 13,850 naira was not part of it. So this 100,000 naira now, just put it there, say 100,000 naira, because I can't verify this one right now, but put it there. About as no name, 13,850 is, there's no name as well. Guys, do your part, be part of this struggle. God bless you all. I'd like us to start talking. The first person on the panel today is Black Panther. I'd like us to move on, then come to Mr. Emeka, then our Dream Nation, Mr. Jonathan, Ross Amadit, and many more. You know, please hold on, Black Panther. Hold on 1 minute. What my brother, Mr. Alabo, sent to me, I was trying to go through it about the ADC. Something just changed in the Nigeria political space as INEC takes a surprising action against ADC ahead of 2027 election. Full details in the comment section. Okay. Fresh twist as INEC strip ADC off recognition, wipes party activities from portal details. I don't know how true is this. Okay, let me confirm this one quickly. Although legit platform doesn't.
It's on channels. It's actually the David Mark's faction. So INEC is no more recognizing them anymore because it's in court.
So does it affect the whole ADC? There's noise there.
No. So until the court decides on their ruling. You remember the former presidential candidate of ADC? He took it to court. Was that Atiku? So he took them to court over that they hijacked the party. So until the court gives final decision, then INEC will now decide on what.
Niger wash.
Okay.
Those is no water. Let's forget about that one.
Okay.
There's no law backing them.
But now Mr. Alabo sent it, so I decided that we talk about it because it's coming from a credible platform which have been following legit for so long. You know, so but yeah.
Have we forgot the antecedent of this type of case before? That the justice said they cannot interfere in party affairs. How many times we go remind ourselves? What's wrong with us?
But law is news is news now. Are you going to change that? What are you saying?
No, the news is news, but this thing, they are just trying to make people's mind change. The Supreme Court has judged on this case before.
Yes, sir.
See, let me quickly say this on this one. This is a joke. When you want to call it, just call it a joke. How fast INEC could quickly act on an interlocutory order or an ex parte order and quickly acted on it. However, the Labour Party scenario last year, the Supreme Court judgment,
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you.
This is a joke. What we are seeing.
Hold on. Black Panther, your network not clear at all. It's disrupted the media. Maybe you need to leave and quickly come back. You know you're clear. You know, I don't know why. You know, okay. Before it comes
back, Mr. Evans, let me clarify. There's confusion about this. This is the same thing. If you look at Labour Party, right? That faction. What do you call them? What's their name again? That was fighting Abure, right?
Yeah,
the faction that was So it's the same play that is going on now. So it's an ADC issue. Kwatuku is talking now that they came to hijack the party. This was what I was talking about initially. I think last year. That
okay. Let me quickly take. You people will give your submission. Okay, that's fine. You people will give your submission. When I come to everybody, I'm willing to sit and learn and listen to you guys. But let me take this for clarity's sake, because I've showcased BBC now, I'm showcasing Channel Television, I showcased Legit TV. For those of you that doesn't know about Legit TV, we had issue long time ago, and we're dragging the same name, but they now have to change their name. But we'll talk about that when it comes to time. So they are very, very credible. Okay, INEC discontinue recognition of David Mark-led ADC. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, says it will henceforth cease to accept correspondences from either the David Mark-led African Democratic Congress ADC faction or that of Rafiu Bala, following a review of the Court of Appeal judgment on March 12 this year. Mute yourself. Did they ring your house for there? Thank you. Oh God. Though your talk something for here, people still know somebody you unmuted yourself and they are ringing from your house. Mr. Jonathan. Okay. A statement signed by the chairman of Formation and Voter Education, Mohammed Kudu, also noted that the commission will no longer engage with either faction, nor monitor any meetings, congresses, or conventions of the two groups until the matter at the Federal High Court is decided. Okay, yeah. It happens, it's a breaking news, but still, the case continues. Like Mr. Emeka just said, the same problem we'll face with Labour Party faction, Abure faction, Apapa faction, the other satanic one faction. So now the wahala you start. So this wahala now go drag, enter inside election and everything. But meanwhile, let's start talking. Thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Black Panther, let's see if your audio
Can you hear me now?
Okay, you are much better now. Thank you. Talk to us. Good evening to you, my brother.
Yeah, thank you, Nigeria, my brother. May God bless you. May God bless every one of us in Jesus' name. I want to thank Mommy in Diaspora. May God continue to give you divine health and make you stronger for us. And to all the viewers, more grace to every one of us in Jesus' mighty name. You see, there's a lot of distractions. That is why sometimes I don't like to listen to some information because it's something that I've repeated itself. And I'm the kind of person that anything that repeats itself, I don't pay listening ear to it. Like I don't pay listening ear to the rogue TV stations, CNN, all those Al Jazeera, those propagandists and Nigeria NTA, even channels, they're almost there. You see, I want to put this out. We are in a stage, we are in a position, the world has changed. And we can source information. Thank God to the social media. We can source information. God has given us the wisdom to put things A and B together to make A. That is why that is why we went through the university and what was called researching. We all of us wrote projects. I research, I have to travel. I did my research and I did my findings. I put forward my thesis before they will approve it, before I will not go compiling all that I've done. They have to approve what I've done at the beginning. We have gone through it. Yet we are growing. We are trying that we don't want to apply it into our life. We are refusing, we are rebuking. This same case that they are doing is just the handwork of APC, the terrorist organization called a political party, headed by the presidential, the Tinubu president, a man that is not even a Nigerian. I'm even surprised because I grew up among the Yorubas. I grew up among them. I know their culture. If you come, if you are interacting with them, you go to their elders, you meet with them, they will ask you which house this one come from.
They want to know you so that they can address you with respect. All if you go to any Yoruba, they will want to know where this one come from. If Yorubas are doing any gathering in a very close place, you see they want to break kola nut, they will ask, which is there any Benin man here? They hold their culture, and that has made them strong. But what do we have today? What do we have today? Because of corruption created by man itself. And we have the ability to know which one is wrong and which one is right. But we refuse because we are lost to mammon. 90% out there in Nigeria, they are lost to mammon. Even in diaspora, a lot of them, they are lost to mammon. They cannot even be able to differentiate between good and bad. They refuse, they close their heart towards it. That is why I say they are twisted-minded people. If God comes, if all of us is called today and God asks us a question, between Tinubu and Obi, from your own research, use your eyes of wisdom to look at it and say, which one is good? You are not talking about yourself now. You are thinking about a country. Which one is good for your country? You will give the answer. They will say, according to your answer, let's say they say, according to your answer, is the kind of hell you will go. Are you going to choose Tinubu over Peter Obi? That is the question. But why are we trying to make it's not everything that is political? There's what we call common sense. Common sense. That is what Trump here is using. Common sense is not ordinary. It is the bedrock. It is the bedrock. Now, let me go to that video Nigeria was played where they were discussing in a house where they were talking, youth were talking. A man wear glass shade, dark shade inside a room. You know, when an African man want to talk lie, Nigerians want to talk lie. Let me put in Nigeria want to talk lie. They'll put on dark shade inside a room because they don't want to see the eye movement, because the eye movement has a lot to do with your body movement. Insecurity. Your eye movement has a lot to do with your body movement and what is going on in your mind. He used that shit to talk around the globe and now using a community fight to describe terrorism. You can see how they close their heart towards goodness. He's using local fighting for land and making it to compare it to terrorists, and he doesn't know. Will I say he doesn't know that terrorism is an ideal, a belief? It's a belief, not mere talk. It's a belief. Me fighting for this is my land. It can be solved using amicable insurance, or you go to the court of law. Terrorism cannot be solved because it's an ideology. You cannot put terrorists and tell us that you want to rehabilitate. You cannot rehabilitate them because what you are trying to rehabilitate, you are trying to rehabilitate their belief, which is impossible. That is why I love what Netanyahu is doing. Anybody that, if you like, comments down, is that your business? Because I'm applying common sense and I'm applying the depth of knowledge I know about it. And I'm still researching. Professors, I go online with their documentation and their delivery of seminar concerning modern day terrorism. It is an ideology. And this ideology, many people are buying it. They think what Nigeria is facing is a made play. That is why I say many Nigerians don't know the problem we are facing. You see that Abure we stand. Many Nigerians don't even know what that thing means. The Nigerians that were born in 1980s don't know the history of Nigeria. Whether they even know how the civil war started. They don't want to even ask question. That lady, may God bless that lady. I know she's born in the 80s and she went on researching. That's why she brought that old newspaper. She must have read the documentation. She must have read the agreement and come to a conclusion. That is a super research for me. Researcher I see there. That is a girl that determined to know who she is and how Nigeria was and how it is now. That is what will worry many of us here. Many Nigerians, that's what many of them, many. Dr. CM gave me a book. The book supported what I'm researching on. I was jubilating. I went and bought it. Madam Rita sent a message to our blog. That blog, what is sent to our messenger in WhatsApp, I was jubilating. I had to thank her. If she's around, I would have knelt her down and hugged her. Because she brought light to what I've been searching for. That is how information is. I am hungry for information. Because the information is power. I have noticed this strength and power in information. And I said here, Nigeria is never a country, and it is not a country. That's the deep word that I've given out. And many of us are thinking that electoral reform, blah, 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 will save you. Save who? Nigeria, thank you for the video you did. I said one thing. The law of Mother Nature, our God created. If you plant a seed, it will go down. What happened to that seed? According to the scientists, it will get decay, and before you know it will start springing up its head. It's new, revitalized, new, and it start bringing up flower seeds. That is how Nigeria will go. That is how Nigeria will be. We have not seen the worst yet. That woman that had his baby, I had his son. That woman have lost. She had lost every water in her body. It's gone. She began to speak. She was speaking. She wasn't herself. Another person was there. She was speaking. Wake up. Tears were rolling out of my hand. I was scared to even look at it again. I was crying openly. That is the symbol. That is the symbol that will break this election if Nigeria cares. Remember a symbol that broke the Egyptian election. Somebody died in public. Sacrificial lamb. He broke it. And what are they enjoying today? Because of one person. This is a red alert. That was why Nigeria, that video you posted, I want to talk what I wanted to present today. I've changed it. I want to make it whole. Nigerians, we are not learning from our past. We are close to documentation. I don't know why. This case that you see, that you brought forward now, ADC, blah, 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 they will tell you that, oh, it is APC that is doing it. Because Supreme Court are judge on this case. Why are they bringing the kind of case back? Because at the end of it all, it will end up in Supreme Court. Supreme Court will throw it out. That is the case. And we are welcoming it. We are using it as a yardstick to attack Peter Obi, go left and right. Those of you attacking Peter Obi, see, it is not political. It will not be well with you. I am telling the truth. It will not be well. Look at what the seed when General Gowon sowed when he started the war against the Biafrans. He's reaping it now with his spit. He's reaping it. He's reaping it. It might not look, we might not like it, but it's reaping it. The seed that the other man, called Babangida, sow, he's reaping it too. It's lying like a leaf. There, he cannot even do anything. People are coming to him. He cannot go to people. Do you know how it is when you are isolated? It's in a prison yard, a modern prison yard. This is where he is. Where he put so many people, he is right there now for life. That is his own judgment. Abdul Salami is having leg pain. It has gone so many places. It cannot go. It cannot walk. He's using skill stick, and that's the man that gave you the constitution. Nigeria Watch. I will end by this. Nigerians, Atiku will never try to contest. And Nigerians, I want to ask you, if Obi come as a flag bearer, what are the conditions? What are the things you are going to sign with him as a citizen so that he will do? The first thing that you need to do, you have to sign it with him. We cannot be fooled because we have been fooled several times. We have to sit now and sign an agreement, citizen versus the person representing the citizen, so that our life can be better. We must have a rebirth of a country. That wisdom I gave, it must happen. Nigeria will decay to the extent that all of us will wake up. And Nigeria showed a video. A girl was saying, I'm ready to die. She said it. She's in the media. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. Black Panther, thanks for that wonderful submission. God bless you. I appreciate every one of you right there, my people. Please press on the like, help us to share. Press on the dollar sign. Is right there. You are jumping it and buy us a coffee. Mr. Mecca, it's been a while. It's good to have you on the show after 78 years. Please talk to us.
Mr. Evans, well, please, I want to seek your indulgence and a small favor. It's been quite a while that I came on the platform or any other platform. So please, if you could give me a little bit of more time so I could express myself. I think this is the first time I've been on the platform since this year. So, oh, no, it's not the first time. But anyway, today is the new year. Happy New Year. If you're a student of history, you will know that our calendar was actually changed to the Gregorian calendar by Pope Gregory the 8th. So previously in the past, prior to 1523, we used to celebrate Happy New Year during the spring equinox, and especially during when spring, many of us were abroad during spring. You see the trees become alive and things come up. That's why it's called spring. And our ancestors will celebrate this period as the New Year. So this is actually the true New Year and not January 1st. And as a result, I think France was the first country that adopted it when Pope Gregory changed it. And so as a result of that, if those who refuse to adapt to the new change, they will now say April Fool. So that's how April Fool came about. And technically, if you are a conspiracy theorist, you will say, well, they played us for a fool. They took us to a period when there is not actually the new year, an occultic period, and the actual new year is April 1st, or the end of March, the last week of March towards the first week of April. Anyway, just a little bit of history and to let you guys know that today is actually New Year, and I had to take time off work to celebrate the New Year. So Happy New Year to you, everyone, or Happy New Month, whichever you prefer. Mr. Elvis, you said Nigeria is always bad news. You are very right. That's you hitting jackpot or bullseye or hitting the lottery. There's nothing good about Nigeria at the moment, and there's a reason why. Other than that, I will just go straight to the point. I know many of us are aware of the loan that our darling president went to take, but refused to go into details about that loan. This president continues to let us know that he knows the road, but apparently it seems like he has cataract. So I don't know if he's actually seeing the place he's entering and where he's taking us to, because his eyes and possibly his brain may not be so clear. It's so unfortunate that you were lured. I won't say lured. Was it blackmailed or was there a gun to his head that he went to take £750 million from the British, from Britain or the United Kingdom? And the reason for that loan was to save the steel industry in the UK. that is dying, that is facing out. To save that industry, they brought this man, called him, tell him to take the loan, and he took the loan. Now, in that loan, the conditions on that loan, because many of us who have actually gone to bank to take loan, you will definitely give some collateral. And if you are not sure where if you are taking mortgage and you are abroad, you know the house is the collateral. The house is the asset, and the house is still the collateral, the security. So now he went to take the loan for Tinkan and Apapa that belongs to Nigeria. And that Tinkan and Apapa is now the security or the collateral. So accepting that loan, if there's a default, that loan, that Tinkan and Apapa belongs to the UK. Not only that, they are now also saying that the construction of that Apapa or the repairs of Apapa and Tinkan will be conducted by High Tech, his de facto company, as well as British people coming in. So we will have little Nigerians participating in the construction, which means the loan will be enjoyed, the loan proceeds will be actually enjoyed by UK workers, UK construction workers, and less of Nigeria. And then if you add High Tech, Lebanese executive management. Again, 2 days ago or 3 days ago, this same Tinubu that say he knows the road, which I think he has cataracts, has now applied for $5 billion from the United Arab Emirates for the same Apapa Tinkan. This same Apapa Tinkan that you have already collected 760 million pounds. So it shows how the true owners of Nigerians are playing with Nigerians. The proceeds, to let you know the conditions of that loan, even after the repairs and construction, that every export proceeds will still be going to the UK. Will still be going to the UK. I think the time frame is about 10 years. I'll try to check again. I don't know if I can swear, Elvis, but we are fucked highly through the annals. And Tinubu is deliberately taking Nigerians down the drain and selling us. Now, a lot of us are talking about killings going on in the country, but nobody is actually saying what is actually driving these killings. And I will say it here, the killings are distractions. The killings are not the true things. It's because of how worthless they have valued the Nigerian life. The average Nigerian life means nothing. The true reason for insecurity in the north is the fight for mineral resources by international, foreign entities, foreign governments, and local participation. That is what is going on in the north. That is what is going on in Plateau. That is what is going on in Zafra. That is what is going on in Benue. Remember when they killed in Benue, what the President Tinubu said? He told the governor, actually a priest, a man of God, who should have the fear of God in his heart and good morals and conscience. He told the governor to go and negotiate. That was when I lost it. I lost it completely. They know what is happening. Tinubu knows what is happening. The intelligence community knows what is happening. It is even in the news. Chinese nationals sponsoring insecurity in Zafra, sponsoring insecurity in Benue, sponsoring insecurity in Nasarawa, so that they can go and take our lithium, our gold, our zinc, and our aluminum. That is what's happening. And how do they do that? Villages where they've done their topography, or they've do their geomagnetic testing, and they find that there is gold there, there's zinc, there's lithium, or there's aluminum. They will go there and go and kill these people. They will sponsor a security terrorist group. Those people will go and kill them, chase the remaining away. Those guys will never return back to their land again. They will never return back to their land again. Go, I encourage each and every one of you, go and research it. It's there. Independent, even AP, even from AP. Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yes, we
Yes,
can hear
yes,
you.
We
Yes.
can hear you,
Okay.
Emeka. Go
Even
ahead,
from
sir.
AP, because I think a call is coming in. Even from AP, from BBC, from independent journalists who have done their independent investigation, investigating going on. The killings are distractions. While we are busy crying that people are dying, some people are making money. They are making money with the bloods of Nigerians. That is Nigeria for you. Now, again, we have you are complaining, Mr. Evans, you are complaining about power failure. You don't have light. The Minister of Power just recently resigned to go and contest for gubernatorial election in Oyo. This thing, we knew it when he appointed that man. The man contested before and didn't get the ticket. You know, Tinubu, you know him is your boy. You still gave him Minister of Power after you fought with El-Rufai. You gave him Minister of Power. You know this man has political ambition to become the governor of your state. How will he take his job serious? He's never going to take his job serious. As a matter of fact, the budget allocated for power, he's going to be siphoning it for his gubernatorial campaign. How do you want that person to sit in the affairs and run or put a strategy to ensure that power distribution, power transmission, and power generation actually works in Nigeria? It can't happen. So this Tinubu told us when he was campaigning, I was happy and excited. He told us that he's going to fix power. He's going to fix power. Everybody lauded him, including myself, that his decision making is right. But then again, we continue to see poor decision making from him. How will you appoint somebody who is thinking of becoming governor, strategizing on becoming governor? Because to get the gubernatorial ticket, minimum you spend 50 billion naira, 50 billion naira minimum, just ticket, 50 billion naira for them to acknowledge you. Then minus the other spending you will do. Then plus running your campaign. So how can that person become minister? He's going to be distracted. He will never take the job serious. That's why when power is going, transmission line is dropping, you won't hear him. He's distracted. That's poor decision making from the president. Proper poor decision making. Now, not only that, what about the other ministers? What are they doing? Minister of Trade. Tinubu went to India, where the businesses from India. Tinubu went to Egypt, where the Egyptian businesses coming in. What is the Minister of Trade doing? That woman, her own is to be rubbing pancake, looking beautiful in the middle, looking kinky and cheeky. Where the business coming? No business. Now again, the mineral resources, we are losing 38 billion. There's a rush for lithium in Nigeria. There's a huge demand for lithium in Nigeria. It is a 38 billion in sector just for minerals alone, minus the gold, minus the illegal mining of gold. $38 billion unaccounted for in our revenue. Unaccounted for. They are buying our lithium. We are not seeing it translated to revenue in the country. Yet they are taxing people. They want to increase taxes. What about gold? Dele Alake, Tinubu's tight friend, appointed for Minister of Minerals. He has taken gold processing center to Lagos State. Lagos State. He didn't put it in National One where there is gold. He didn't put it in Benue where the raw material is gold. So that processing and logistics will be very easy. From raw material, you take it there. He took it to Lagos State. Lagos State. Why? People are not asking why. I'll tell you why. So that the taxes and other side sectors from the processing center will be in Lagos State. The byproduct from the gold, They will take it to Dubai. Lagos State, it will employ people. That's personal income tax that will be going to Lagos State coffers. That's resident of people coming in to come and stay. That is the foreigners that will come and process. They will stay in Lagos, not Zamfara, not Nasarawa, not Benue, not Taraba, where the raw material is, where the gold dust is. No, not there. These are the decisions that keep Nigeria backward. These are the decisions that continue to destroy Nigeria. I will mention another one again. I don't know if you guys are aware that France and Nigeria signed a memorandum of understanding for our minerals. It's in the news. People were shouting that France wants to take over our minerals. The Tinubu boys, the propaganda boys, they came out and they say, no, it's not true, it's not true. They ran their propaganda, it's not true. It's not true, it's not true. What is not true? What is not true? Are you guys aware that France is also causing insecurity in Nigeria and taking our minerals? France and another country, I don't want to mention their name, that country is currently fighting war. Somebody said he's supporting that country. I don't want to mention their name. The same people, they are the ones that went to the US. When we said about the case of prosecution, I said there is more than meets the eye in this issue. Because the Chinese is beating them at their game in Nigeria. They rushed to the United States, Big Daddy, to get report. February 2026, over 100 United States military soldiers entered into northern Nigeria. Yet they are still killing people. Yet they are still killing people. Yet they are still killing people. These Western countries are not here to save us. They are here to take our resources. They are here to take our wealth, and they've been doing this since this transatlantic slave trade. They took our people. They took our resources. They colonized us. They are still taking our resources. They are still killing us. They are still giving us low, keeping us backward. They are still killing our leaders. They are still blackmailing our leaders. People are shouting, refinery is not working, refinery is not working. Refinery is not working. But nobody will ask, why is the refineries not working? And who is responsible for why our refineries have not been working? If not for Dangote, who fought, cried, screamed? Dangote has never appeared in television before. He has been doing his business, monopolizing everywhere. Monopolizing the food industry, monopolizing the cement industry. The moment he entered into oil refinery, Dangote rushed to the news and started crying because they don't want his business to succeed. Who are the people that do not want Dangote's business to succeed? The West, Europe, using Nigerians to fight him. And if not for that refinery, because of this war going on, Nigerians would have suffered. We go buy for 2,000 naira by now. When the Strait of Hormuz is going to be closed soon, we go buy for 2,000 naira. If that refinery has not been built, that same refinery that they want to destroy. Now, guess what? Today, he's exporting to UK. UK is asking for refined fuel from him. He's now also exporting to Ghana. It's in the news. Go and look. Go and look at it. It's in the news. And our refineries, since they built those refineries, they've not produced oil for refined oil for once. They have never, and they will never. They will never. Nobody will buy it from the government. They will never produce. They will never refine one drop. They're not going to refine. Every time testing. Every time testing. Every time testing. Maintenance, every yearly maintenance. But it will never. If not Dangote fought, because he's brought his money and actually took some money from us too, we would have suffered. We would have suffered by now. There's nothing there. The bad news is going to continue. So what I will say to you is, be prepared. Hold your heart very hard because more bad news will come. And why am I saying this? Tinubu will win the election and the economy of Nigeria will go down the more. Look at the loans he's signing. West, they are bringing him. He's saving the economy of the UK, the British steel economy industry. Check it now as I talk. Go and Google it. Check it. British Prime Minister Stammer. He said, "Oh, what are how do they call it? One of a kind. I have forgotten the word he used. One of a kind for them, but disaster for us. We have now, the way he said, we have now saved the steel industry, steel workers industry. But us, we are going to suffer for it. Now, UAE, the same thing. They now brought him to the UK. They brought celebrities. They brought us. We are fools. They are, the king of England, the throne of Nigeria, is now telling us, oh, Nigeria jollof rice is better than Ghana, is the best. And Afrobeat is the best music in the world. And the people sitting out there with the jollof rice they took for them, they're all busy eating and laughing and smiling when we signed off we mortgage ourselves. We are slaves to the West. Tinubu has sold us and he will continue to sell us. Thank you and good evening.
Okay. Thank you very much, my brother, Mr. Emeka, for that deep, passionate submission, truthful submission, rather. You know, yeah, it's good to hear from you again. To be honest, if Tinubu win 2027, we're in trouble. So we still have enough time to stop him. Yeah, that's all I can say. We still have enough time to stop him. I'd like us to move on. Let me come to the next person, Dream Nation. Please talk to us. Good evening to you. Okay, and now there, Mr. Jonathan, please talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
I'm there. Nigeria Watch, I'm here.
Okay, thank you, sir. Please talk to us.
Okay, good evening, sir. Thank you for what you do. Nigeria Watch, please put that account number in place. Let me appeal to Nigerians to help us and support this program. Please, if you don't understand what is going on, if you are just joining us today, this is Nigeria Watch Media. It stands for a better Nigeria, the only media that is bold enough to speak for Nigeria, the only media that is standing here for Nigeria, the only media that is true and clear. The message is clear. So we are looking forward to sustain this media. We don't have electricity. As we rock of using our own money to generate electricity. I've used our money to generate electricity, putting solar for themselves. But for us, we are contributing money here, even if it is your ₦1, for us to have a steady solar power supply for this media that is speaking for Nigerians. And if you are obedient, please support this movement, because this is the only media that stands for the obedient movement, stand for Peter Obi since 2022 till date. It has not changed. It has not collected money from the Agbado. It stands for what is right. So do your own little support you can do. ₦1, $1, £1, €1, €1, anyone you have, you can put it. Nigeria Watch appreciate you. And for everyone who has contributed and those who have still contributing, God bless every one of us. And your support is highly appreciated on this platform. Thank you, Mr. Emeka. So this is what is going on. Thank you for coming in today. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, everyone. My brother, Black Panther. But one thing I want to start with is this a kind of thing, don't worry, don't worry. Is this same don't worry is a distraction? This is where we are today. Tinubu will come with one thing, and once he start that thing, before you know, the thing will go through. Don't worry. Most of you Nigerians are not aware what is. They have not brought out the gazetted one of the electoral law. They are waiting for that minute after everything will come out. Then they will bring out the law they did not pass in National Assembly. They are still writing the electoral law. Those things where you see that useless guy, deputy speaker, was doing 10 to 20, he will sign FIAP, 20 to 30, FIAP. There are a lot of things. It's a blank thing is reading out. But people are in Asu Rock, the people, backroom staff for Tinubu who are doing this dirty business, people like Fachola, them and the rest. They are still drafting a electoral law that they will bring to you when all political parties out there will bring, they will say, yeah, this is what the presidency have signed into law. You are not privy to the gazetted one which they have signed. He signed within 2 hours. So Nigeria, when you continue to say, don't worry, it's nothing, this man is going away with a lot of impunity. He will do like this and INEC will wake up and tell you that every primaries that Peter Obi imagined ADC is cancelled, is not recognized. And you people will still sit down. Nigeria, we have become something that people, it looks as if we are now looking like people who are just talking, but we don't want to add any action. We just come out and we are talking. We are not taking any step. We are not even fighting back. We are still moving back to the world. We are now accepting and adapting into the change of Tinubu and whatever way is changing the constitution of Nigeria. And nobody. People will be telling you, don't worry, it's not going to. The same Supreme Court will tell you that David Mark and all the rest, everything that they have done is illegal. And they will throw it away. Which Supreme Court are you saying they have interpreted? Have you not seen how many things that Supreme Court are contradicted themselves? Do we have a law in our country? We don't have a court. So when things like this come, people, Mama P is crying on the line. Of course, we are crying on the line, raising alarm, awakening Nigerians to wake up. You know, it's like this in other places. By now, Tinubu for don't resign. The juju they use for Nigeria. Now we just decide. We decide to just keep pushing back. We have become fence sitting. What is happening? We just blah, 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 but no action. Nothing is happening. Look at what has happened in Plateau State. It doesn't matter for them. They are just moving on doing their thing. Instead, they are upset that the terrorists did that to just disrupt a Tinubu birthday. Imagine. Nigerians must wake up. We must wake up. We must not allow these people to continue. Wike is doing his own in PDP with APC. Tinubu is doing his own. The impunity, the kind of thing they are telling you, we own the judiciary, we do this. And they go away with all these things. That is why they keep doing it. When you keep telling people, don't worry, this will not stand. These people will delete ADC if you don't speak now and condemn and resist and begin to hit the street, everyone. And begin to tell them, if you try this, I will keep examples saying, the man today who is the president of Ghana, Nana, and what is his name? The current president of Ghana today. This man, during the second election, the first one, the incumbent president then, Nana Addo Akufo, ragged him through the court. Then going back again, this man said, we are not going to court. Both his supporters, he said, we are not going to court, we will end it. And that word alone is a big threat. So when you continue to keep quiet, and before the election finished, they called him and congratulated him because they don't want Ghana to turn upside down. They know what will happen. When opposition say we are not going to court, we don't have a court. We don't believe in the digital system. But we will end it at the polling unit. But today in Nigeria, what do we have? Tinubu will come with different problem, different affliction on the people of Nigeria. And we will keep quiet and just not doing anything. Tinubu will come with a policy, come to alter the constitution of Nigeria, and people will keep quiet and say, don't worry. This guy is keep doing this thing, and he's going away with it. Nigeria, we have adjusted to the suffering. We have to stand up and fight back. I keep saying it. He is not a Nigerian. Let the Yoruba person come out to tell me who is the grandparent of Tinubu? Who is his brother or sister? Who are his cousin? Forget about the one they saying in Ocho State that relate to the woman that adopted him. This man is not a Nigerian, but he's destroying our country with his family. We must wake up and resist this evil. What kind of a country is this? The same port you went to UK and signed it. I keep saying the same rice you used to eat in Nigeria. Jollof rice and Remi Tinubu cook for you in Asurok. They put it and ride you people on what some people used to carry casket in Nigeria. Not be better that they use those us they do. That carry those things they enter and be opening their teeth smiling. They say it's a royal horse. Riding inside those things. And they became useless. Their brain turned upside down. They signed useless things. Yesterday, Minister of Interior was there defending nonsense. Defending nonsense with Sheung. And Sheung could not ask him good questions. Nigeria, we must wake up. We are finished. If you continue to keep quiet, if you are a ADC member, with what is happening today, the news that is online, arise. By tomorrow, everybody should block the INEC office. When you start in that manner, this nonsense will stop. How many people, the whole military, paramilitary, all of them put together, they are not up to 1.2 million. Put them together. Let's say we have 2 million registered people of ADC. Will you pack every this thing from River State? Will you pack everyone from other country? Of that state to come and put there, how many are they that they can? Let 2 million march, hit INEC this thing. Or National Assembly, how many people will let your gas if the police will not run away? It is that time we wake up. The people that took over Nepal, they are not up to the number we have in Nigeria. Nigeria, why are we keeping quiet? Allowing these few individuals to destroy our country. Tinubu is determined that he will return no matter anything as a president for second term. So he's destroying anything that will be an opposition to him. And you are keeping quiet. You want him to continue. The criminality to continue. The illegal things they are doing to continue. Nigeria, enough is enough. We have to stand up. Stop this talking. We have talked too much. People are looking at us now. When we are here now in this place now, we have become a chatterbox. It looks as if whatever thing we are seeing, we are not saying anything necessary. Now it's time for us to add it with action. We have been out here every day. We are crying. Nigerians, wake up. Let us hit the street and take back our country. Close down that INEC office. That Amupitan that is putting on the criminal glass, you will chase him out of that place, and this nonsense will stop. If we don't stop these people, if we don't start and use somebody as an example, these people, Akpabio and the rest, and this INEC will continue to do. These Supreme Court judges, Nigeria need to wake up, block all these institutions that are working against the country, and this nonsense will stop. People will run and leave this country. When that time will reach, if you people are ready, wake up today. A new Nigeria is possible. Don't keep quiet. Don't say, don't worry. Don't worry. They can't do anything. They can't do anything is why we are here today. They can't do anything. Buhari has finished his 8 years. They can't do anything. Tinubu, before you know, will finish his 8 years and put his nonsense successor. We must stop them now. Thank you, Nigeria Watch, and God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. Thank you. Let's take this.
Hello, Mr. Niger Watch. Sorry, I'm sending this in really late. I'm supposed to have done something maybe earlier, but I didn't have somebody around to get this set up, for me to do my talking. Well, I greet you. There's just 2 points I think I want to talk on here. You see the prayer you made for that fellow, whosoever he is, whether he calls himself Mondi Benedion, if that be, whether it be his real name or not. All those prayers you made, I joined you in saying amen. And so shall it be. And beyond that, all that say they are supporting this deadly affliction that Nigerians tend to embrace now, and people are bold and rejoicing to say, support APC and his presidential hopelessness. I don't know the best word to use. Well, may the government of this very regime and whatever it had brought to Nigeria, may it happen to them all in the name of Jesus Christ. May they repeat, may they swallow it in. May it touch their families, from parents to children, to grandchildren, to nieces, nephews, to cousins, to uncles, to aunts. May it touch all of them that say, yes, this is a very wonderful regime. May it continue to be wonderful like this to them. And may what happened to that pregnant woman, may it happen to them. See how they are counting people that some useless human beings just woke up, enter into a community, and just finish them. The baby in the womb, they terminated his or her destiny. We are not talking of the woman alone. It's laying down there with that baby in that stomach. Nobody's doing quick surgery probably to remove the child. So that child also is counted as one of the unalived ones. If this is the type of government these people are talking about, hello, Mr. Niger Watch. Greetings and good evening, good afternoon, good night, morning. I say to all that are listening to the Niger Watch social media broadcast of today. I just want to lend my voice. I would have, usually I would want to call it, but I start off late. I kind of start joining you people late. You people must have put in more than an hour or 2 or 3 before I come. So rather than calling, I do a voice note. And if it makes sense, please hear it. Let the world hear it. Now, I want to say this. Nigeria is just a pathetic state now. It's just a very terrible place to think of or to talk about. And I will join my voice to the many that are getting aware that elections is not the answer. Elections in 2027 is not the answer, and it is not necessary. Election in 2027 is not necessary. These people want to overrun Nigeria, and the government knows what they are doing. So when you are calling these people terrorists, they are calling them bandits and Fulani herdsmen, is a lie. They are trying to bring in their people from the Sahel and give them the position that Nigeria has occupied before, so that they think they will be stooges, after they must have finished their dirty work for them. No, I'm sorry to tell them, Mr. President, Oga Bola Tinubu, whatever you are doing there is waiting for you. It is waiting for you. You are chief of terrorist staff and the national insecurity advisor, and all of you there that are pretending as if you don't know what is going on. Innocent souls are being wasted. If you didn't see any other thing, that pregnant woman with pregnancy, they just mowed her down just like that. And the other woman that was weeping, lifting up her son, who knows whether that's the only son he has or whatever. You people will see all these things, and you act as if you didn't. And some of your people are talking from both sides of the mouth defending your government. For God's sake, Nigerians, take up whatever weapons you can use in defending yourself and wait for these people. If not going after them, state by state, don't allow them come to, give you an affront before you challenge them. Go after these people, chase them out of your bushes, out of your forests, out of the jungles where they have turned to their homes, out of your farmlands where people cannot go anymore to farm. Chase these people out. Do not allow them a whit again of your land. They are all over the place. See, gradually, they are finishing almost an entire state. Over 60 communities, they say, that I had today, in Plateau State alone, that they have erased and they have occupied. How many people in Benue, in Niger State, in Zamfara, in Kebbi, in Sokoto? And you people think these people don't know what they are doing? The Ottoman Danfodio agenda is still very much alive with them. But God will not allow us, give them the chance to override that nation. Youths, please, if you say you have a government, you are wasting your time. If you say you have military, you are wasting time. Hey.
Okay, Mr. Jonathan, please talk to us. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. It's good to have you on the show. Mr. Jonathan.
Okay, Mr. Elvis, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. Good evening to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. It's been a day. How are you doing today?
I'm very good. Thank you very much.
Okay. It's good to always hear from the horse's mouth. So you're welcome. God bless you for the good work you are doing. I greet my fellow panelists as well. God bless you all. And Women Diaspora, good evening. God bless you greatly, man. And my fellow commenters and callers, I greet you all. You are welcome. God bless you abundantly. You see, for me today, there's no time. Actually, there's no time because we still have, many people on the platform. Actually, there's no time to talk, but, some issues were raised, which we talked about it, but Mr. Emeka talked about the loans and these are very, very important subject matters, but time has not been our friend always. It has not been our friend to really, go deep into this, but we can only do what we can do, the one that time permits us to do. But it doesn't stop us, like somebody like me, to do my own work as an individual, to get information, deep insight. And when I say deep insight into it, I mean deep insight into it to understand it. But just to ensure that the government of Nigeria will not will not deceive us. We will not be among those that are so naive that the government will get away with lies. You know, if you, because Mr. Emeka talked about it, let me also use opportunity to dwell on it. But before I go there, you know, what is most important for me today is that woman in Benue, in Plateau, that carried her son, you know, in her hands. You see, saw that thing yesterday. But I think I made almost half of my time to talk about it yesterday. I believe even today, for me, that is the highlight of the day. Despite all this, you know, all these shenanigans, all this corruption and outright stealing, you know, of the Nigerian Commonwealth by the politicians, I still, for me, that is the highlight. That is the most. It just tells you the state of Nigeria, especially the state of mind, the character of the leaders of that country. You know, it's just about a country that lacks empathy. You can see that picture. Hello? That picture of that woman, I'm telling you, it will be ageless. That picture will be ageless. It says it all. If you are those that are women, mothers, they know what I'm talking about. And those of us that those of us that are fathers also, you have a woman, you have seen a woman got pregnant before, go through the period. You have seen a woman taking care of a baby from birth. You have seen the energy, the passion. Woman or a woman, just a woman, will put into it to handle that baby, to take care of that baby. She can go without food for days if anything touches that baby. The abundance of love that a woman has for a baby, and then you are taking care of that baby till that age, and you carry that baby lifeless. If you know the kind of pain that a woman will be going through at that moment, it is unexplainable. Just to put it mildly, you can never explain it, ever. Ever. You can just only imagine it. And then you have a nation with women all over the space that are in position of authority, that have influences, doing nothing, literally doing nothing, saying nothing. No outrage, nothing from them. In fact, the Bible says that when you know the good thing and you do not do it, it's a sin. That's what my Bible tells me. You know that this is good and you do not do it. You say you have committed a sin. Nigeria is a sin in the first place. It's a sin. The setup of that country, the birth of that country, the configuration of that country is a sin in the first place, and the country continue in sin. My Bible tells me further. Can you continue in sin and expect the grace of God to abound? Certainly no. There's no peace for that country, because we know the right thing and they continue to do it and to dwell in sin and committing sin, and you know the right thing, and you are doing it for what? For money? Look at women. We're not even at this is even worse than a war. I was watching the video here on BBC the other day, some few days ago, Iran. And I said a BBC journalist got into Iran, secretly. That word is out of my mouth now, the word that I want to use. She got in there, and we saw women in the marketplace dancing, doing their stuff, buying food as if there is no war. You can't even see, you want to see that there is no good news. The country is a sin. And what is worse off, if the sin is not coming from the top, it is like the father of a house, of a family, committing sin. How the sin will flow into every member of that family. Things will not work, and they will just be one. They don't know that it is the head of that house that is doing something, or that has done something. And until that thing is corrected, no blessing for that home, no blessing for that family. So it is the case of Nigeria. The leaders are committing sin. There is no blessing for that nation. Look at the woman. My goodness. I look at that picture. What is it that will make me to shed tears? So the only way to avoid shedding tears is just to stop looking at that picture. It is wickedness. We call it, we say Satan. It's even an understatement, honestly speaking. That picture alone, if it is taken to Aso Rock, that video, and they show the president of a country, all hell will break loose, I'm telling you. Because the president was able to look at that, he will unleash his power. He will unleash even beyond what is given, he will unleash the power. He will come on here and speak. And people might not even know what is it that is driving him. They will not even know that it is that picture. No man. Are you a woman? These people they are animals. I'm telling you. They are animals. They don't have blood flowing. I don't know what they have flowing in them. I just don't know. Look at a woman crying on top of a sand. Devastated. She has lost someone. These are women. In fact, I don't know. I can't even say anything else again other than to just put this out there and what a lot of people have been talking about this. I just hope this will get to them somehow, somewhat, and they will do the needful. They will just begin to do the needful to stop these senseless killings, things that could be stopped in a day. Some people will say in a week. In a day, the government of Nigeria will stop this massacre. Literally daily, on a daily basis, the massacre of the Nigerian people. Terrible. And all they do is to go all over the space, borrowing money that they will steal. They go there purposely to borrow the money to steal it. Ab initio, they know from the get-go that this money that we are going to borrow is to steal it. They want to steal the money. The money that Tinubu went to UK to borrow, he put it to the Senate yesterday. He said they just rounded it up. They rounded it up to $1 billion, 46 million pounds. Or let's round it up to 750 million pounds. If you use any rate you want to use in the world, use any rate, go to anywhere as we speak right now. Use any rate. The money is not up to 1 billion. It's not up to 1 billion. But these crooked people rounded it up. They are ready to steal about $100 million from that money from the get-go. The moment the Senate approves that thing for them yesterday, they already pocketed 100 million because they will say it is the loan. They will steal 100 million from that money. How could they round it up just like that? They rounded it up to $1 billion. It is not up to $1 billion. I hope I'll be able to confront them. I stand ready to go to anywhere in any court of law to tell us how they rounded it up. Is it fees? Is the extra 100 between 80 to $100 million? Is that one fees? Is it consultancy fees? What is it for? Yes, you borrow money. You can use consultants. Whatever you want to call it. What is that 80 to $100 million for? Because it is not $1 billion. They just rounded it up. Since that time, every day in the morning, I check the British still.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
I don't know whether we observe this thing. This loan of taking loan. Will you people observe that APC are somehow addicted to that loan taking is the solution to Nigerian problem?
It is not the see loan taking. If for them, that is how to steal. You see, there's no need to romance around it. It is just to steal the money. They got to borrow so much that by the time they steal what they want to steal, there will still be much left to do whatever they want to do for the country. But they got to borrow so much. It is padding. We have budget padding, but these people also have borrow loans padding. They pad the loan each and every time so that there will be enough for them to steal. That is what they do. So they got to borrow much. As this, I agree with the one of the speakers. I believe it was Mr. Emeka. If Tinubu wins, Nigeria economy will. In fact, see, I'm saying it today. God so good. It will be a day to be easily remembered for any human being. The 1st of April 2026. If Tinubu wins in 2027, Nigerians will see a nation that they have never witnessed before economically to be so bad. This is not a prophet, it's not a prediction of doom. It is based on facts. This money that they borrowed, all the UK steel companies, their stock prices has continued to rise every day since that day. I will give you 3 of them. 3, just to get a glimpse. In fact, UK should be they are celebrating already. They are. In fact, I don't know why they are not giving Nigerian visa-free status. Because with Nigeria now, literally, essentially, what Nigerian government did for UK is to bail their steel industry. I mean, when they bail it out. I'll give you 3 companies in that country, which everybody, those that are in UK, you will know. There's the UK Steel, that's the British Steel Company. It is the largest steel company in UK. The British Steel. That company is at the verge of collapse. The UK government is financing that company with £1.2 million per day since 2025. $1.2 million per day. They've been recording significant losses, massive losses since 2022 to the tune of over £400 million. But UK government cannot let that company go down, employing almost 37,000 UK people, direct employment, with almost 50,000 additional indirect employment. That company cannot go down in the United Kingdom. When Nigeria signed that agreement, their stock prices has been rising. Why? Production. They started production. It's already in anticipation because it's a done deal. Significant losses year in, year out, back to back, 2022, 23, 24, 25, financial losses. There's another UK company called Liberty Steel. That one is already is gone solvent already. UK
And Oga
government.
Jonathan,
See,
it is the Asian tiger that is killing their industry.
Yeah. Yes, now even what now? You know why? How the reason why they are so desperate? The final straw for them was this Trump tariffs. It eats their steel and aluminum industry so badly. They are dead already. But Trump now nailed them. So they are so desperate for this. And you will wonder, such a deal, why is it that deal was not signed in Abuja, in Aso Rock, that it is Nigeria that has to go there and sign it? Because we did them a favor. That kind of a deal is not the one that Nigeria will go and sign in UK. The Prime Minister and his team should have come to Abuja and signed that deal, because Nigeria bailed out their steel industry. I'm telling you, the 1.2 million that the UK government is paying you British Steel daily to sustain it. At least they stop the bleeding now. They stop the hemorrhage. That is how bad this deal that they just signed. If Tinubu wins, see, on top of that, I know Mr. Emeka talked about it. The other one that they borrow from Abu Dhabi, the 5 billion. See, forget it now. There is no way out for this economy. Truth be told. Truth be told. Nigeria has put down a. You see, that one is, I don't know what is wrong with these people. Whenever we say they are clueless, they are truly clueless. This $5 billion, Nigeria put down a collateral of 133%. That is 133% of 5 billion. That is something around $13 billion. That is the collateral Nigeria used to collateralize it. You know,
what is the name of the collateral?
As collateral, it's a swap deal. It's a swap loan.
Is it our oil they put that as collateral?
No, this one is securities. It's securities, meaning
okay.
It's securities. And what it is just, see, let me just put it in a very straightforward way. It is just borrowing one money to pay another loan. You take another loan to pay another loan. So you are not moving forward. So what they've just done here successfully is to borrow one, to use it to be financing another. And they borrow it so much, there's still room for them to steal. So it's not going to bring any damn development, whatever they talked about. They want to use it to build roads. You're not going to see any road development. They're just going to use it to finance existing loans.
Mr. Jonathan, is it a 5 billion or $6 billion?
No. It's 5 billion coming from Abu Dhabi. You see, the 1 billion is the UK one. Because it still has to come home and the Senate has to ratify that deal that he went to UK to sign. The one I talked about it earlier. So that's what made the entire thing 6 billion. The 5 billion is coming from Abu Dhabi. The 1 billion is that I said they rounded it up. That money is around $900 million. So how they came about 1 billion? Well, maybe those are consultancy fees or whatever, engagement fee. I don't know what it is, but the Nigerian style,
the UK one is in pounds. So
it's in pounds, but they've rounded it up. See, if they say pounds, Nigerians are crooked. Don't be naive now. You know your people. If they put pounds there, it will be clear. Everybody knows that it's 750. So it has to be clear. 750 or 746 million pounds. So it has to be precise. But now, in their crooked criminal manner, they use dollars. They use dollars and they rounded it up. So, see, these people, only God will help us in Nigeria. And I think you also, let me just end on this. We also talked about the migration agreement again. I saw the interview that the Interior Minister came and lied and lied and lied. They have no capacity to say the truth. It is completely, thank you, Mr. Elvis. Let me quickly say this. They cannot say the truth. You believe anything that comes from the Nigerian government at your own peril. It was reading an agreement for us, clause by clause, as if we cannot read. Bring it out. Put it on your website. Let Nigerians go and read it themselves. It was reading it out. So me, with my sense intact, I will believe what you are reading. Olubunmi Ojo. The government that padded, that forged the tax law, passed by the National Assembly. So I will now be accepting what you are reading. The United Kingdom government is there. We can see the agreement. Go, you will see it there. The statement they put out is completely contrary to what you are saying. And you are reading it for us clause by clause. It took you 2 weeks before you can come out to come and talk. God help us in Nigeria. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Okay, before I will come to give us a mandate, then followed by victory, I'd like to take this announcement quickly. Mr. Abu Aziz, are you there? We got a support from someone. We got 200,000 naira from Victory Ojo. I believe is our victory here. Yes, it is. Oga Victory, thank you so much. You're on the panel today as well. You sent us 200K into this account. Well received. Thank you very, very much. We are grateful. As my brother give us a mother talk and say, we could give him water. We will pour water for him. Thank you, Oga Victory. God bless you, sir. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. Guys, please do your part. And, you know, if you are there listening to us, you know you have not done your part, please just do. The account is right there. You know, a lot of you on the comment section there, you have not done your part. You can just do your part and be part of this movement. God bless you all. I appreciate you once again, Mr. Victory, and many others that have contributed. God bless every one of you. Abu Aziz, are you there? I'm not sure if you heard me at all, but still, I will.
Abu Aziz is there, is there.
Okay, you have responded, right? Because I can't see it. I can't see his response. Okay, let's move on. Give us a mind if you are there. Please talk to us. Give us a mandate is not available. Okay, Gavitri, you have the floor. Please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone on the panel. Good evening. Yeah, Mr. Elvis, I should send my little support so at least we can keep this process going. And I'll please encourage every Nigerian to please, give what they can give. It doesn't matter what you have. Any little thing, will come towards to ensure that we can be online. Sometimes when we come to this channel, people don't. Even yourself, I think you underestimate the kind of information people pass on this channel. Our voices need to go very far. I don't think, honestly, Elvis, I don't think Nigerians, a lot of millions of Nigerians, I don't think they don't really know what is happening in that country. And when a man does not have information, they cannot act.
My brother, they don't have light too. They don't have light at all.
Yeah. And sometimes I want to blame Nigerians, but then when I sit down and look at what is happening there, I say, no. These people, they have millions of them are fighting for survival. How would they? It's tough, And sometimes I wouldn't want to say this, but sometimes I will go to a shop where I will just go and buy meat pie of puff here, Mr. Elvis. Do you know I would have spent 35 pounds for just that? That's minimum wage in Nigeria. So I don't know. What's the the leadership over there, what they subjected the people to is inhumane treatment. It's absolutely sickening. And when you call them satanic, Mr. Evans, it's even worse than satanic. I don't even know what word to quantify these people. These people are barbarians. These are evil people. Evil.
Heartless human.
I mean, if you look at what the Tinubu signed with when he came to the UK, when you say somebody is a mugu, Tinubu is a confirmed mugu. Absolutely unbelievable. You sign a deal to prop another industry, another country industry. That's to tell you how these people here are. They don't care. They don't have any morality. They will do anything it takes. They will strike
my
deal
brother,
with anyone.
my brother, 1 second, please. You see, you just said one important thing now. This same steel industry, now they won't finish that woman, that our beautiful senator.
Yes,
This
now.
same steel industry, now they won't finish that woman for.
Yes,
when
so
she
that's
talk, then they
what
close her
they're
voice.
attacking how? Because you know
And
why?
now don't go revitalize British steel industry.
Because you know why, Mr. Blampata, no country can industrialize without steel. You need steel to make is there anything you want to, even the weapon they are creating, you need steel. Every goddamn thing that you want to do, construction, no, you need steel. That's why the UK government cannot afford to let
Thank you.
that steel industry go.
God bless you.
Go bust.
I don't know who is speaking. God bless you. You just made a very vital point. A lot of Nigerians do not understand what is going on in that country.
I don't know.
You are ensuring the British steel industry to survive. That industry that has been predicted to die off in 10 years. You are giving them an extended lifespan. Your own industry, Ajakuta has not produced. They do not allow your steel industry to flourish. How do you now go into the industrialization world without steel? When Dangote said he would enter into steel, I think he said it 3 years ago. They fought him. This same Kaba fought him and said he wants to monopolize Nigeria. When he said it, I was so happy because he seems to be the only one that has the capability in terms of money, in terms of ability. He has demonstrated it consistently. If we can have a steel industry functioning in Nigeria, we have escaped poverty. At least we will start to produce. Our construction, we would collect it from the Dangote steel. Any raw material, we will collect it. Even we will start to produce vehicles. But no, the West will not allow Nigeria to prosper.
Yeah, but Mr. Maker, we keep saying the West. I think to be honest, like I said, Elvis, that's why I take my hat off to you. I mean, you don't know what you are doing. I think, as I say, is this right now, right? Is up to we Nigerians, especially we that are in the diaspora that want a good life for our own self and our people back home. We need to take the news to our people. We need, you know the way this is not offense to Jehovah's Witness. You know how Jehovah's Witness will go from house to house. Each of us need to have our own rep that we're paying, that we're appointing, that go out there, tell people what is happening in your Nigeria there. Go to where people normally gather, your churches, your mosque. After the church, tell them that you want to have dinner with them. You cook jollof rice and chicken. Sit down and tell them that listen to my brother and sister, this is what is happening in Nigeria right now. So that people will know. Nigerians don't know what is happening and what in their own country. They don't know.
My brother, sorry to interject you again. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, and let me apologize. Do we know that Tinubu would have taken us to war? Are we aware? Are we aware that we would have been in war if not for northern leaders that screamed when Niger, there was a coup in Niger, and then Burkina Faso, the guy in Burkina Faso with the people in Mali, right? Why? The president of France told Tinubu, he was currently the ECOWAS chairman then, for ECOMOG to go to war, to go and restore remove those guys in Niger. Why? Because of uranium. Because of uranium
That's what I'm saying.
that they were benefiting.
Just to make,
So,
we're not saying, just to make, I was saying the
that's
same
what
thing that
I
the
know. I just
Nigerian
wanted to
people,
pass this information that if not for northern leaders who screamed, would have been fighting that war till now.
it's
And
not,
guess what? What that happened? They've lost out from Burkina Faso, from the uranium. They've lost out from Niger, from the uranium that they are taking to go and put in France, that is powering their country in France. They've lost out from Burkina Faso. Guess where they are getting uranium from? Guess where? Where France is getting uranium from?
Nigeria
And
now.
lithium. Thank you.
So just to make, you didn't even add up the story very well. It was even David Homeland that leaked that story that they are already preparing troops from Sokoto to go and invade Niger.
David did not do anything. It was northern leaders that told Tinubu that Tinubu cannot go to war.
Yes, I'm saying to you now, but
David did not lead. No. We were already, Ekomog had
you have
already.
to give him some credit for that. He leaked the story as well, even though it was the northern leader that.
Hold on, leave that part, right? There's nothing David would have done, whether he's looking, whether he's not looking. It was northern leaders that threatened Tinubu.
Yes, I know that, but I'm saying to you, he played his role.
Let me explain.
I just want to.
David is a small boy in Nigeria affairs. David, as a matter of fact, is a Western asset.
Okay,
they
that's
have
fine.
been the ones supplying him with information.
Let me make my point. Let me carry on.
Okay,
sorry.
Go ahead.
It's okay. I mean, it's always good to to have different perspective. So what I'm even saying now as well that do you know, even last Sunday, I was listening to ABC here in the UK. People that live in the UK will know the station called LBC. It's a radio station, very popular station. Do you know one of the guy called when they were talking about this Iran crisis that the guy said that why is it that the UK does not want to invest in Nigeria, that Nigeria has years of gas reserve that can supply the whole of Europe, that why is the UK not empowering Nigeria to develop their gas industry and their crude industry, because it's a win-win for both partnership. So we that are even Nigerians, we don't even know what we have in our own country. So there are other people that are scrambling from our own resources that they want to take that enough also. That's why, in my own opinion, I don't think that we should be talking about election in Nigeria. We should be sitting down, all the ethnic groups should be sitting down and saying that, how do we want to govern ourselves? Otherwise, this is going to lead to massive self-destruction. No? Election cannot save, where Nigeria is right now, election cannot save us. The whole ethnic group in that country has to come together and say, how do we want to govern ourselves? What system? Why do we need to have election? When we can have a plan to say that, listen, in the next 20 years, let's set up our plan for education, for healthcare, for infrastructure. We don't need to be having elections every 4 years, be wasting money and borrow money. It's a waste of time. And that's why if you realize that this Western world will always find somebody that they will come and use as a puppet. They will pick somebody that say, don't you want to be the president of the country? We will support you. With their propaganda, they know how they normally run the system. Until we come together as a group of people and say, no, we've had enough of this thing. Forget about this Nigeria, this thing is just, this saga is going to continue. So I don't think we should be talking about election. What is on ground right now? Nigeria has gone past the stage of election. It's a total renegotiation of we as a people, what we want for ourselves. And I always say this, we that are in the diaspora, we are not taking this message to our people. Nigerians don't know. Is it somebody that don't have light? Somebody that is surviving to eat? It's difficult for them, let's be honest. You know? Imagine if to have just 10,000 diaspora that can sponsor their own rep, that will be going around house to house, conversing, having small meeting in groups, 5, 10, 15 people, telling them this is what's happening. Play them short video clip that this is what's happening in Nigeria now. By now, if we do this for even a period of 2 years. Anyway, Mr. Ibis, let me leave it out there. Thank you.
Okay, I got Victory. Thank you for your submission. I appreciate you for recognizing our work here, our efforts. Not that we don't know, but it's better when others say it than we say it. Sometimes people might see it as something else if we express it ourselves. Yeah, I understand it's not easy to have a platform like this. BD platform is not easy. So it's a collective effort. Everybody coming here to put their voices here to call out our government. Um, we have to continue to do this. I did a video this morning. Okay, let me see if I have the video here. Let me play it. Yeah, I did a video this morning which asking everybody to come up and let's continue to speak truth to power, which is very, very important. We can't continue this way. I think that is the video there. Okay, I got it. Okay, let's listen to this quickly. I can't see what she said on this particular video have went viral. And this is one of the things I've been talking about for a very, very long time. But before I have something to say, I would like us to watch this video again together.
Pastors, imams, everyone, don't sell hope. Don't do road for us. Don't build any, don't give us water. Come out. Let us march the streets of Nigeria.
What do you expect?
Excuse me, you people in front of us, we will be at the back. We are your followers. We come to church every day. We go to the mosques every day. You lead us in prayers to pray to God that we don't see, but we have faith in God because we know there's a God. Now, we have the government. They are failing. You are leaders. March in front. We don't need celebrities. You are our celebrities. We come there every Sunday. March in front. I will march at your back. And I don't care if anybody shoots me. When Goodluck Jonathan was the president of Nigeria,
They marched.
Yeah. Why is nobody marching for Tinubu? And the condition of this country is worse than it was when Tinubu was and when Goodluck was here. Are we having selective attack? Let them march. I will come out. I don't want any celebrity. If Tiwa Savage or any other person comes out, I'm not gonna go on the street. Or have you been compromised? Will they take your land from you? Have you been compromised? Will they take your land from you?
All right, you heard her. Listen, my people, this is not the time to deceive ourselves. If really religionism is working in Nigeria, by now our country is supposed to be the best country amongst all countries in the world. Listen, if our religious leaders take the lead, as Zini Posh just said, I believe many of you listening to me right now will follow up. Listen, these guys have a lot of followers. They have a lot of followers. Do you want me to mention top 5 pastors in Nigeria? I don't want to focus on imams. I want to focus on the pastors, because this is the area where I have my knowledge. If these guys really want Nigeria to work, how come they are not protesting? Yes, Zini is right. During the time of Goodluck Jonathan, all of them came out. They protested, including the same current Tinubu. All of them were on the streets. But I don't know what is happening right now. Nobody is speaking. Are you telling me that some of these people have been selectively bought? I don't know. I'm asking. How come they are not engaging the street with the kind of excruciating situation we find ourselves right now in Nigeria? Look what happened in Jos. They are telling us to pray for Jos. We have been praying since I was born. We have been praying in this country, Nigeria. You listening to me right now, since when they born you, you have been praying. Your father have been praying. Your mother have been praying. Your ancestors, your forefathers, all of them prayed for Nigeria. As we speak, Nigeria is sinking. What is happening?
What is happening? Oh, is it because it's not directly affecting you yet? Is that why you are not speaking? Is it because you think it's happening in the north? Is Kwara State in the north? The last time I checked, no. Kwara State is a Yoruba land, right? Oh, okay. Is Edo State in the north? Oh, Edo State. Now for Edo people. All these are in South, right? A lot is happening under this satanic APC Tinubu-led government. They don't have single empathy for human beings. They don't have pity. They don't have a heart. A lot is happening. Nigerians need to come up and speak in one voice. This is not the time to embrace ethnicism and tribalism. I've said this so many times. Some of you might come under my comment section now to tribalize me. Either I'm an Igbo man. I'm a proud Edo man. A proud Edo man, Bini man, or Moto. Now be. This is not about where you came from. It's about the humanity. Feelings that you have inside you. Nigeria is bleeding. Nigeria is sinking. If we don't stop it right now, we allow this to continue, and you allow this APC to stay more 4 or 5 years in power, a lot will happen in this country. Do you know the beautiful thing about this whole thing is that whatever situation that's happening in Nigeria right now, the hardship, the economic, pandemic hardship, is affecting everybody, both the rich and the poor. So if you, the poor, for example, are saying, no, now my country man I want, now my village man I want, no problem. If I can afford bread, I believe you will struggle to afford the bread. Right? We are calling for united voice to speak against this satanism.
Okay, that was the video that I did this morning. That particular. Yes, sir.
I want to thank you specially for that video. And the video was very big. And the video, we have been talking about it. And you have been talking about it. He said if just one plug they will remove, Nigeria will go gaga and they will bust out. The actors are shouting now. She has spoken. When the next person come up, it's going to be like a movement. It's either I go there to die or I make it. That is going to be the next call for the entire country.
I actually read the comments on one of the, I don't know, I can't remember the platform, but one of the big platforms just this evening, right, while somebody were giving submission just now. And the person said, we don't need good governance, we need good Nigerians. You know, because that video where people were packing debt on inside gutter and all that. So somebody left that comment. I was like, I think I agree. Because if you have good Nigerians will give birth to a good governance. Because if Nigerians are not good enough, anybody that gets to that power of authority will continue to do the wrong thing. So I think I agreed with that comment, because if you check the problem we are actually facing today is Nigerians. One, we are not united. And when you see one person putting effort to see how the country can be better, you see another person trying to kill that effort, to say something, to kill their belief, their effort and everything. Then, or you see 1-2 person engaging in Yahooism, stealing from hardworking Nigerians or hardworking human being to enrich themselves. So if you check it, 90%, if cares not taking, okay, I don't want to exaggerate, let's take it to 75%. 75% of Nigerians crying and criticizing the government today. If you say, okay, Tinubu, come on for there. Oh yeah, you have been criticizing Tinubu, sit down there, may you do this job. They will do worse. I'm telling you, if you want to know that what I'm saying is the truth, open business for Nigeria. Your employees will start stealing from you. Anybody listening to me right now that have business in Nigeria can testify to what I'm saying. Your employees, they'll first destroy you first, or can't start build house for Nigeria. Your workers will be stealing your rod, stealing your cement, stealing your item, your material items. They'll be stealing it, throwing it through the fence to the other side. I'm telling you how wicked these people can be. That's what I'm trying to say. They are heartless. These people, they are heartless. They don't have human feelings. So sometimes, this Nigeria we are calling...
I'm sorry. Huh? I'm sorry, I need to say something here. You have a fundamental... You said some fundamental things. You see, you are saying you are looking for a people that will unite. You know the reason why we cannot unite? We all are living in a place where we have our own land. We are not yet living in a country where we'll be patriotic. That's the fundamental thing that is wrong with us. We all know that we are living in a place called Nigeria, but we are not yet living in a country where you see all of us being patriotic in that country. That is the problem we're having. And for you to create that patriotic thing in our country, we have to be part and parcel of the creation of that country. And the question that will come for you now, how do we create it? I've been shouting it, and I'll be shouting every day. It's by coming together to form a new country, a rebirth of a new country with a new constitution that we can call our own.
I know that, yeah, if you're talking about the patriotism, you know, Nigerians and this and all that, listen, Nigerians are too criminal-minded at this particular time. In postmodernism now, Nigerians are, okay, the guy, there's somebody that did some work for me today. I asked him, I said, where are your boys and all that, blah, blah, blah. He said, none of them want to work anymore. I said, why? He said, no, they don't want to work. The majority of the Nigerian youth now don't want to work anymore. And I said, why? He said, all of them want to enter Yahoo. Now, you see, that's a big problem. A very, very huge problem we are seeing right there. Nobody wants to work anymore. Majority of them now wants to make money overnight. In fact, we'll discuss this another day. It's a long thing. I'm telling you.
Yes, so
let me come to
so
okay. Thank you, my brother. Give us some idea. Just go ahead, talk to us. Okay. Yes, Claire.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I greet you. Greetings to the panelists. Greetings to comment section, everybody. Let me stand on here using protocol. And happy Easter coming. Hopefully, it's going to be a wonderful Easter for everybody. Greetings. The last statement that you said is both that you need. As much as you need good Nigerians, you also need good governance. Because good people don't automatically lead to good governance. You may have good people, but I don't know how to govern. So everything must be put on the table. Everything must be brought out. And that's why we need men like no other than Mr. Peter Gregory Okute Obi to lead. One is a good man. He's not a saint. He's not perfect, but he's a good man. From all that we've seen him did in Anambra State. And because he's a good man, he gave good governance to his people. I don't care whatever video people are putting out there to do some nonsense. I don't care. In as much as the MDGs came out and said, this guy, we brought MDG goal, and he attained that MDG goal. I was in Bauchi State serving when MDG was introduced. And Mr. Peter Gregory Obi met all of the MDG goals. That's a good man. And also, he has the idea of what good governance should be. You may have good people, but they don't have the idea of what good governance should be. And so because you have good men that have the idea of what good governance should be, they will also now create a thriving society. Thriving society for their people. You mentioned earlier how you moved from one place in UK to another city in UK. You were able to do that because the environment was already created for you to thrive. You were able to succeed from one university in London to another university in London because the environment was created to be serene. You have a thriving society created by the founders. You have the environment thriving because the people that took from the people continue to build on that legacy. And so that's how you see generation create wealth, create a thriving society, create a thriving, enabling environment for their successive generation coming behind them. But what do you have in Nigeria? You have criminals that got into politics during Abiola. They told you the line behind Abiola. Now, they got into power in 1999, and up until now, the derogation, the destruction that has been done in Lagos State has turned the boys in Lagos State to Agberu. As a matter of fact, Agberu in Lagos has a prestige to a first-class degree holder in Lagos because that is the agenda of men like Tinubu. I was born and raised in Lagos. Buba Marwa was arresting Agberus. They'll put them in Danfo and put them in prison. Some of them were pied. That was what Buba Marwa did. But that same Marwa today is working with the criminal because you see these guys now, all they do, they destroy legacy. Jakonde did all he could in Lagos. Tinubu came, destroyed it. But if you now juxtapose what happened to you in London, in UK, juxtapose to in Nigeria, same scenario. Maybe you move from one place to another place. Same scenario. A Nigerian youth trying to move from either Lagos to your state and open the same thing will happen to the two of you, but it will be a different thing because in one place they build on legacies. In another place they destroy legacies, and that's what is happening in Nigeria today. And that's why those youth will now want to try, will now tell you, oh, I think going to school is a scam. Let them go and do Yahoo Yahoo. Because why? The criminals destroy the system. They destroy the country. I have never seen a place where people, men that said they were born in that country, they love that country, destroy that country. They now sit in the affairs of the government and watch the country destroy in their own eyes. That is what Tinubu, Akpabio, Gbajabiamila, Wike, Fani Kayode, Bayo Onanuga, that's what all they are doing now. They are destroying legacies and sitting down and watching that legacy destroyed. And that's why you now see the girls, they tell you, oh, or them go and sleep with maybe 3 men. If they sleep with one in the morning, they get maybe 10,000 naira. The other one in the evening, maybe in the afternoon, maybe about 30,000 naira. And the other one in the night, maybe that one night show, maybe about 50,000 naira. So all put together in one day, they are making over 500,000 naira. And you think that same head can now tell you and say, oh, I want to go to school. That is how they destroy legacies. They ruin legacy. And that's why the pain of people like Desiani cannot be easily forgotten. Put Desiani on one side, put Obieze on one side, you see the difference. So some will choose to go in the route of Desiani and some will choose to go in the route of Obieze, but only few will want to go in the route of obvious questions because they will put in the work. You are an example. I'm an example. Black Panther is an example. Mr. Jonathan is an example. Putting in the work. You put in the work, you put your money where your mouth belongs. You sit here every day. Is it convenient for you? No. You see how many hours you've sat on this broadcast? Because you believe that this is the dignity that must be given to a country of my birth. While others are on social media, while others are trying to scam other people, you are putting in the work. Because some people destroy the system. They ruin the system. And those that ruin the system, they enjoyed good governance. They enjoy thriving economy. Wale Soyinka fought in school because of what? Chicken was not put on his food. Is there a school in Nigeria today where they serve students free food? No, you have to pay for your food. But people like Wale Soyinka, they got chicken. As soon as they finished school, Pojo was waiting for them. The same Wale Soyinka that could protest under Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, Wale Soyinka has entered house because of what? A criminal drug baron was supplying him rice and beans when he said when he was in trouble, going through life challenges. As a matter of fact, each one of us have a life challenge we must face. But what defines you is your moment of challenge. What you get from people defines you in your moment of challenge. Criminals will bring money to you. Will you accept their money? Thieves will bring money to you. Will you accept their money and say, because I am going through this, well, he has come to give me, let me collect it. That is what's happening. And now the same thing can be juxtaposed to some of the pastors. Most of them allegedly, or maybe sometimes truthfully, when they were in their challenges, Tinubu might have done them good. Tinubu might have probably bought some land for them. And now he's trying to be president. They don't care about whatever he has done in the past. All they need is that he must be there. But how do we get this solved? Nigerians, only one call. Arise, because the mother calls. You cannot watch your country go into abyss. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother. Give us a mandate. Thanks for your submission. I appreciate every one of you right there. Help us to press on the like and help us to share. The last person on the panel before we have our final submission. Now, Mr. Odua. Mr. Odua, thank you, sir. You don't wait tired, don't be small. I make it tell someone that they quick come. If I'm not quick come, I go wait tired before I go reach that town. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Niger. Thank you very much. Thank you for the work, yes, for the good job and the efforts. It's not easy, but the Lord is your strength. Thank you. Yes, good evening, everyone in the panel. Thank you all for your concern, for your efforts, and for your relentless efforts every day. Thank you all. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, man. God bless you for your good work, concern, and for your care. For the effort to see Nigeria better for your children. Thank you, Mommy. God bless you. We appreciate your effort. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby. Thank you all for your time and your contribution and your view and your observation. We appreciate all your comments, good or bad. The Lord will bless all of us all. Thank you. I love this video you show last, that girl or whoever that talk, the lady, because it's like that one have even said what I want to say, because every time I say it here, and even yesterday I said something like that, when they said calm people will hear our voice, I said no. If they are really calm, they will be calm on the streets. Not to come and sit down in one room and say, hey, we go for an enemy barrier, we go for this. Now, no, demonstrate it, because you cannot try that in Rome. You cannot try it in Israel. I said even Israel, if they lost one soul, just one, they will make sure the people pay for it, not to talk of. But I said, the only problem we have is our people who now reject the God of iron, where the God of iron, the people are using it to destroy them. The white man that give them book to believe that it's not their new God, are still using the same iron to do evil and do everything. That is only the fault. Everybody will be on the street because the only solution to all these things is like the Nigeria need to become like Libya, whereby every house belong to force. Every house, whether you are male, you are female, in your house there must be a force person. That is only solution to this their what's so called madness. Because that our brother who claimed to be Urobo boy, because the way he talked, who said he went to Delta State to go and make peace accord with this and whatsoever they want to build stadium, and with all his group who were shouting, these terrorists, they are Nigerians. Whether that boy they want them to kill Nigerians, I pray tonight that that boy and all his group that we are shouting those terrorists were Nigeria, that they should not let them to go and kill Nigeria. I pray them should, they and their children, to be, and that is their lineage will be wiped away. Because if they can cite those people who wipe other lineage away in the name of this their stupid ideas of their Nigeria, that I pray they should become the victims of this disaster that is going on, so that them and their family lineage will be wiped off, never to exist again. And I wish I was there. That will have been the same prayer I will have rendered on them instantly. Because I wonder why that boy with red cap did not pray that prayer for them, that they should become the next victim of all this disaster. Because so that for them to let us know if they will accept it and say amen. Because it's painful to see people who, with all this atrocity, they want to make a comment. He said Peter Obi, that is their Messiah. He's working with this, he's working with that, working with El-Rufai and this and that, and with Malami and so on. Did Peter Obi working with El-Rufai, is Peter Obi the one that is in government, that's supposed to order people for protections or security or that? When Peter Obi was in Anambra, because people doesn't talk about that thing, it was there. And before that time, before Peter Obi, Anambra is not good area. It was during Peter Obi Bakassi work in Anambra State that you can now move freely. Your things will fall down. Nobody will pick it. It was during time of Peter.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes,
Or is
we
it
can hear you. I think from Odua.
Okay, it's Mr. Oduwa's fault. Okay. Go everywhere, you're quiet. Okay, Mr. Oduwa, your time is up and your internet is interrupted as well. But meanwhile, I would like us to have our final submission so we can round up, my people. Let me just move straight, to the first person on the panel today, which is not here. It was Black Panther. Then Mr. Emeka, please, your 2 minutes. Thank you very much, Mr. Emeka. Mr. Emeka, I hope you are aware of the donation that is going on here. It will be nice.
I'm just hearing it now. No worries, no worries.
Oh, that means you've been watching us for the past 78 years. Okay.
No, I've been super busy. Anyway,
okay.
I hate. I think what I'm going to say is many of you will not really like it, but you see, the truth can be bitter, the truth can be painful, but the truth will remain the truth. We all want Nigeria to be better. We having that thought of, okay, Nigeria can be better if certain things, certain elements, certain people are put in place, just only keeps us in a hope loop. Our first mistake was we negotiated for our independence from the owners of Nigeria. That was our first mistake. We didn't fight for our independence. We didn't chase them away. We sat down and trashed the deal. Some of us that, like, I think, was it Victory or whatever, he was saying, yeah, a lot of Nigerians need to hear what we are discussing. And I will also add, a lot of Nigerians do not know what is going on in Nigeria and how Nigeria is being affected or impacted or influenced by external parties and their puppets. I did mention that Tinubu would have taken us to war. Would have been a war. 2 months when he became president, would have been a war. But some northern leaders had to threaten him that it can't happen. The, the French president has already given him the go ahead. Would have been a war by now. What would that have done to us? A lot of issues. Then again, before my time runs up, let me just explain something. Now, you see, Nigeria serves a purpose for certain interest group, and that interest group is for the West. Let's be
30
very blunt here.
seconds. 30 seconds.
Give me just 1 minute. Let me explain what is happening. Now, what is going on currently is we are currently transferring our wealth to this interest group consistently since we've been created. And Nigeria is designed in the way it is, and it will continue to be like that. Maybe next time I come on the group, I will talk about a solution, a drastic solution. But Tinubu is going to win 2027 because the signs are already there. He's close friends with the French president. They like
You
him.
will
He's
not.
doing their
You will
bidding.
not.
No,
You will not.
let me no, Mr. Evans, just calm down. I understand your view. I do, but I'm only saying what is going to happen. I do not like it, but I'm saying what is going to happen. The UK, his. Do you know the Tinubu has this? They gave him a state visit. A state visit. How many African countries have gotten a state visit to
Okay, let me
to go
move
to
on.
Buckingham Palace? So he's
Thank
going to win, and things are going to be bad because the transfer of wealth is going to
you.
continue to go to the
Your
West.
minutes is over. It's only 2 minutes. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Emeka, for your time with us today. Dream Nation, are you there? Your 2 minutes, please.
Thank
You are
you,
not
my
there, Mr.
Naija Watch.
Jonathan.
I did with you. I did
Okay,
with you.
thank you. Thanks. Go ahead.
Thank you, my
Thank
brother.
you.
And Nigerians, I don't want you to be discouraged. People that will come through proxy, whichever way, indirectly, to campaign for Tinubu to discourage you that he has already won the election. Those are narratives you are speaking against.
I am not
Don't
campaigning
listen.
for Tinubu. I can't campaign for somebody that has
I did
destroyed
not
the
mention
country.
your name, Mr. Emeka.
Yes,
We
so I
know,
know
we
where you
know
are
most
going
of
to.
you.
I can't campaign for somebody who has destroyed the
You
country. I'm
campaigned
only
last
telling you.
time. Last time, you most of you
Last
are
time
not
I
coming
did campaign.
directly.
Last time I did campaign. This time I'm
Obi
not
Kubana is
campaigning.
online apologizing now as if
Kubana is a puppet now. Is it not part of the drug
when you were supporting
cartel with
him,
Tinubu?
what
He's
were
part
you
of the
doing
drug cartel with
initially?
Tinubu now. The guy is smuggling
Initially,
drugs
when you
into
know a
Nigeria.
criminal and you supported him to be the president.
No, but the things I know now has opened my eyes.
You
My
know
eyes are
then,
open now.
but because you are like Olok Pastor, you people did not get what you
No,
want.
get the
Some of you
point.
are
Get the
upset.
point. Understand something. You
If he
see,
invited
I,
you
I
today
am,
and
I
give you
am,
one portfolio,
I
your
am, I
language will
am.
change. My brother,
Yeah,
let's not talk about
see,
the
I
already
had the
mature
opportunity
people.
to be a director general in one of the ministry. I didn't go.
They
You
called
have
you
one
Yeah,
there,
I
minute
didn't go.
left.
brother. Your
1 minute
language will change.
left. Mr.
I didn't
Alabo,
go.
you have 1 minute left.
Tell Emeka, make him allow me to make my this
No,
thing.
no, 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 no. Now you the follow and talk. You have 1 minute left, please. I don't want to sleep here. Thank you. Go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Mega, please allow me. I didn't mention your name directly. Okay. Nigerians, please
30
don't
seconds
listen.
left.
Nigeria, what waiting I do you now? This time around, now the same time we do. This is just to 11. Now the same time we do. No be Jonathan with the pity you. Nigerians don't listen. They are all over the social media. Some of them are coming in that you think they love you, they are part of you. They will put Peter Obi first in your conversation just to calm you down. Then at the end, they will tell you what they want to pass to you. Don't be discouraged. Tinubu cannot come back.
We are taking him out. If he like, he should visit. We have said it. US is not our savior, neither UK. And they can't stop Nigerians from making their decisions. When Nigerians are ready to take over their country, neither UK or US cannot stop us. We are the one to liberate our country. And we will do that in 2027. Thank you, Mr. Niger Watch.
You say me and you did the same time. I will take this the same time. Now almost 12 o'clock for Nigeria here. You say me and you did the same time. Where we for did the same time?
It is sleep.
You don't know the time change for Sunday. Mr. Niger Watch. On Sunday, night time change now. Yeah, you forgot in 29th.
Our time not the change for Nigeria, sorry.
This guy don't to babysit too much.
You say you
Which one now? How many minutes to 11? How many minutes to 12?
It's 23:33. So
the same thing for UK. Now you don't know say now when
no UK they change, Nigeria not they change. UK they change. Nigeria not they change at all.
You say you did to 11, me did to 12. You
no,
say
I said to 12. I said not to 12 you did now. That is
not to 11 we talk. Not to 11
okay,
we talk.
Okay, sorry, maybe not this thing, not to 12.
Maybe now waiting. Okay. Maybe now waiting.
Same time now.
All right, let's move on.
Maybe now waiting.
All right, Black Panther, you have 2 minutes.
Black Panther, say waiting.
2 minutes.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. I'll call you.
No, talk to me now. You are calling my name, Black Panther.
I said maybe now waiting. I don't forget. I don't know what you say. Maybe now something. You not mention the thing. Thank you very much.
I don't understand you guys.
Niger Watch. I want to use this medium to thank you very much. I want to thank everybody that is speaking the truth. I want to thank Emeka. And I want to extend my hands of love and coalition to him. You know, sometimes we chastise ourselves. We go to our length because, yes, we are human. And yes, we are passionate. Yes, we both came from the same country. But yes, we have seen what is happening. We should speak with one voice. We should form a coalition of positive Nigeria that want Nigeria and the best person. And let us sit down with the best person and let us write what we want and give to that person. We'll make sure it gets to him. We are the diasporans. The diaspora made so many countries. It made what it is happening in Iran today. The diaspora forced it to happen. In so many Asian countries, the diaspora forced their country to do the right thing. I believe we can join hands. We might have had our differences when you were on the other side. And when you even came halfway, we still had our difference because we still saw the deficits inside, but it was not permanent. And now I've seen it, and you've spoken that yes, you have seen what the damage is. And I thank you for educating us today on it. You went deeper, and I thank you. And I want this as an alliance that cannot be broken by man, neither by APC. I want this alliance to be strong. And may God bless you, bless all of us that are waxing strong. We can do it from outside. We have done it before. We'll do it again. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother. Mr. Jonathan, please, your 2 minutes if you are there. Okay, Mr.
Okay.
Jonathan, you are not there. Okay,
yeah, Mr. Iris.
Thank you.
You did too fast. Yeah. Before person on mute, you don't carry go.
In gas won't finish you.
Anyways, yeah, nothing much to say again other than just,
Mr. Jonathan, anybody for this platform they always say nothing much to say. Will they drag them when they pull mic for down? I bet just talk to us.
Anyways, the Nigerian church leaders. I watched one video. I think you played the video. I don't know. I think I saw it yesterday evening. I was playing back. I just kind of scrolled through your broadcast yesterday on Nigeria Watch. I saw it where they are playing. The church leaders all of them were talking, and you see that one that they are doing is just window dressing. I'll call it window dressing. All of them are there. The talk was good. Apart from Buba, who is very consistent, Pastor Buba. Jos, who is very, very consistent, who has been very, very proactive and consistent. The rest of them is just window dressing. That's what I see. And they can't come out. They can't do the needful
I
because
saw that video. I watched it twice.
yeah, because you know why they can't come out. So don't let us deceive ourselves. At least if you know the truth, if you know the truth, you will know that these church leaders that we are, especially those who are the meaningful ones amongst them, we all know them. You can use your 5 fingers to count them in Nigeria. That all their members, if you count them to all combine, all of them will have more than 50 million membership. There are 5 of them in Nigeria. You can use your 5 just to count them. But none of them can come out because this present Tinubu is holding them on the jugular. It's holding them on the jugular. Yes, I can say that. See, just as they have the governors, politicians, they can come after them with their bulldogs. They have it on them. There is none of them. They can come after them with their bulldog. If you want to fight them, they will come after you. Call yourself a pastor. They will come after you and they will wreck you.
Okay.
They will send their bulldog. They will send their bulldog after you.
Thank you.
That is on one hand. If they don't want to come after a particular pastor directly, yes, let me just say this, Mr. Heavy, so that people just know the truth. If they don't want to come after a particular pastor directly, they will just use a law. Shebi Akpabio dey there. It's a law they will just pass under 10 minutes. It's just a law. We all know it. Make all the churches no more. They go to pay tax. New tax law. It will affect all the churches. That's it. And then all of them go. They do their audit. They go enter house. All of them go enter house. So they know how to hold them tight on the jugular, and that is it. So I'm not expecting any of those meaningful ones. 5 of them in Nigeria. I'm not going to mention their names. All of us here know them by name. So
okay, thank
you. They
thank
can't
you.
do
Thank
anything. Nigerians will
thank
fight
you.
for
Thank
themselves.
you.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
They are not ready to fight for themselves, Mr. Jonathan. So Nigeria should fight for themselves. That one not be the
All
same
of
country.
them are corrupt, Mr. Elvis. Most of the 90% of the pastors are corrupt, so they can't do. And Tinubu have their files.
Anyway, Oga Victory, please talk to us at your 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you for your good work. Yeah, I really appreciate. I was even going to say what Jonathan just said. That's why I just wanted to say that if the church leader come and talk, they will tell them they will start paying tax. Some of them will run into their houses.
Exactly.
The Nigerian pastors and the politicians, they are the same people. They know where they meet. So it's up to Nigerians to come out and take their country back. America or UK, you can't come and do anything for you. In fact, you saw what Tinubu did when he came to the UK. He signed an agreement to even deport Nigerians. That's how sick that man is. And the people that are supporting this man, they are all sick in the head. You will not believe it. The other day I went to a Nigerian restaurant. I saw some. I don't want to it's not what I would like to say. I saw some Yoruba people. I engaged with them. They're still telling me that they're supporting Tinubu. And I said, I don't understand. You must really hate Nigeria and hate yourself to support Tinubu because he's your tribe man. And you're telling me that no, that I don't understand. I said, okay, make me understand. I started telling them what has been happening in Nigeria. They kept coming up with excuses why they have to support Tinubu. I said, okay. That's why I really know that tribalism is so deep. And Nigeria is never won, and we can never be won. Anybody that is shouting one Nigeria is sick in his head. You always shout one Nigeria when it's benefiting you. Everybody know that we Nigerians were not won. We can never be won. It's not possible. That's why I said in my previous submission that we have to negotiate how we want to live as a people and decide how to go forward. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. Good night.
Thank you, Mr. Victor. There's a question I would like to quickly ask you. Maybe other people can answer it that have not given their submission. Not people don't give submission. Do you think Nigeria can ever be divided?
Mr. Elvis, nobody can ever say never because that country That's why if you say it's more free, people will go to that tribal sentiment, right? You only wait for you to say that you want to face this well on. You could say that you're not going to look anybody's face, whether it's on my tribe, my brother, or my sister. If you're guilty, you face the penalty. And I don't see that happening in Nigeria. Nigeria should be short. Everybody should go their way. Because we have countries in Europe that there are 2 million people, 1 million people. They are doing well. It's not about having 200 million and you're miscrapped. It's like a drunken father that doesn't know what to do. Every day he will go and eat jollof rice. He will come home and tell the children that I don't have money. If that was my father, I know what I would do to him. So that's my answer to you, Mr. Evans. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Oga Victory. Thank you, sir. All right. Let me go to Mr. Odua.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's why the network, they kicked me off. Well, all I want to say is, because I talk about the can, if they are really can, because not can in one room. It is street that shows their grievance. That is only the thing. Then, because if me were to be a pastor, on Sunday alone, Friday, you can still collect offering. Those members that come to your service, you're supposed to do the service on the road with the actions that the whole world will know that things is happening. All of them, Friday service, they're supposed to service on the road, whatever days they want to use to service. But they were able to go to whether one car something, but they are not able to cry for Nigerians that any just or what other states. So that is for that. Then the second one is this voting card that expired. This one is not whether ADC or PDP or NPP or what.
Right.
They said they are practicing democracy. Everybody has to be on the streets. Hello?
Mr. Odua.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyway. Hello?
Your network is failing, Mr. Odua. It's pause and...
okay, I don't know.
We can't even hear you anymore. Thank you, Mr. Odua.
I said, this is their INEC revalidation. People... Okay.
We can't hear anymore.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Your network is terrible this evening, Mr. Odua. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Give us a mandate. Are you still there? We're rounding up now. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate every one of you that came into the platform today. Thank you. Yes, sir.
But that question you're asking, you know the answer. As Nigeria is, are we not divided already? Nigeria is already divided.
No, that's not what we are talking about. That's not what we are talking about. Please, let's say it how it is. We are not talking about unity. If Nigeria can be divided and have different presidents, that's what I'm saying. You know, not the
disunity. I'm saying now we are already divided. It's just the day
we are not.
We are already divided. Nigeria watch.
No.
Do your research and check.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother, Mr. Alabo. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan, Oga Victory. Thanks earlier on for the support. And thank you, Give Us a Mandate, Mr. Odua. Thank you, Black Panther. Thank you, Emeka, for coming in. And many others that came in that already left. Thank you very much. Every one of you that called in, thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Every one of you that supported our donation, God bless you all, my people. We are very, very grateful. And those of you that, okay, we'll go once or super chat today from Oga Kingsley. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, my brother Abo Aze. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Eva Line. I appreciate you. Thank you, Divine Cross, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Mother Peggy Modi, Mother Eugenia, Mother Stella Masevedo, Michael Ganemaro, Oga Kingsley once again, God's grace, and many, many more. And God will bless you. Adelaja Ogubi, my brother, I can see you. Thanks for joining us. And people, we come to the end of the broadcast. I'll see you guys again. Fingers crossed. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Good night. Bye for now.
motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good work, nobody walk. Every walk gets paid. Whether not good work, nobody walk. I make a dey fear my God. Whether not good work, nobody walk. I make a dey fear my Maker. Whether not good work. Come on, go on, song. Organize. My God, I make a fear my Maker.